Tonight, the Mount Pleasant Vikings hosting the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. We're back with the opening kickoff in 2 minutes here on WPIAL, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Uniontown, you've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agent Russ Blejo is seeing ways to save you money on insurance, from starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely. Russ knows how to maximize your savings. When it comes to seeing ways to save, Russ does it best. So call Russ Blejo today at 724-439-9700. That's 724-439-9700. And you'll be on your way to keeping your money where it belongs, in your wallet. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Peach and Pharmacy here with free prescription delivery. Whether you need your medication right away or next week, Peach and Pharmacy delivers to Uniontown, Connellsville, and all around the area, 5 days a week. Why wait in line or in traffic? Call, stop in, or go online. Peach and Pharmacy, where prescriptions are delivered free by friendly people.
Brian Rozak, Steve Supercatone back here at Mount Pleasant High School. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Nice to have you along with us for another Friday night of high school football action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live. 70 degrees under mostly clear skies. Steve said he spotted a couple of showers earlier, but I think we're going to be all right as far as the weather's concerned tonight, guys.
Well, I wouldn't say showers, Brian. We felt a couple drops. That was about it.
Mustangs in the away whites with blue numbers and red trim, and their bench across the field. Mount Pleasant here on the near side in the home reds with white numbers and a little bit of blue trim. And I think we're expecting a competitive game tonight. You Mount Pleasant at 2-2, Laurel Highlands at 2-1. The Mustangs coming off a 10-7 win over Indiana last week. Mount Pleasant lost on the road up at Ambridge. The Mustangs, of course, tried to play the Bridgers a couple of weeks ago, and both teams trying to tune up for conference play. Should be a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good one. And the Mustangs, they got to go against the team at home tonight. That's it's a pretty nice crowd, a beautiful night for football. Like you said, it's a nice crisp 70 degrees. It's just very, very comfortable, very low humidity. And, this Mount Pleasant team, now you got a couple of issues, Brian. Chatfield, the quarterback, he got injured last week, but he's gonna give it a go tonight. He's out there for the coin toss, and he's going to start. Usually plays on defense as well, but I don't see him listed on the defensive side. The running back, number 12, is Hutter. He's an old school type of back, a bruiser, and they run that wing tee, the old Delaware wing tee, which is kind of fun for me to watch. The high school offense that I ran back in the day back in Jersey. It's just a lot of misdirection, off tackle, kind of ground and pound type offense. So you should see a lot of running plays. And then watch out for 87, Jared Garn. He's a good one. They put him at wing back, and he'll get some looks downfield when they throw a little bit. But they'll give it to him on the wing when he comes around the wing on those little misdirection plays.
We saw the Mustangs certainly do a nice job running the football last week against Indiana. Remember, their opening drive was a 9-minute drive, mostly on the ground, and they were able to take a 3-0 lead off that drive. But they'll kick off here to start this game tonight. They won the toss but have deferred, so it will be Tanner Brewsden to send it away here on the Laurel Highlands side, and back deep to receive for Mount Pleasant, Garrett Eicher, number 11, and number 87, Jarrett Garn.
And it looks like he's kicking, the wind's blowing across the field from kind of the press box kind of cornering over to the left side. So if there's any wind behind, it's going to be behind him right here.
And Brewster with a run up, a line drive kick, and it'll go over the head of Garrett Eicher and go into the end zone for a touchback. So Mount Pleasant will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And Steve, you mentioned the variety of backs that have had success running the football for Mount Pleasant so far this season. Garn, 279 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Eicher over 100 yards rushing. Brody Hutter, 248. The quarterback Chatfield's carry the ball a lot as well. So they have plenty of options, including Stephen Pradina, a talented sophomore, number 45, that we'll see off the Vikings bench as well tonight. But it will be Chatfield starting out of the shotgun, and he has a protector back off to his right. And that is number 12 there, Brody Hutter. But it'll be a little jet sweep going here on the near side to Jarrett Garn, one of the H-backs. And Garn able to take it across the 25 up to the 26-yard line for a nice 6-yard pickup on first down.
Well, that's what they'll do. He plays out on the wing, but they use the motion almost on every play. Someone's coming from one way or the other, and they give it to him on a little, almost looks like a jet sweep, but pretty nice gain, 6 yards on first down.
Ball on the right hash mark. The 26-yard line of Mount Pleasant. 2nd and 4 upcoming for the Vikings. Chatfield still operating out of the shotgun with Hutter off to his left. He'll take the snap, play fake. Chatfield going to put it up across the middle, and the pass was a little bit too far there for Jonah Townsend. Townsend really the only traditional wide receiver they've used so far this season, Steve. He has 7 receptions for 95 yards and the only wide out that actually has a catch so far this year.
Yeah, he's number 2, only 5'9", 145. Doesn't look quite that big, does he? He's a small one, but coming through the middle of the field, kind of out from the outside, and he was open, but they just missed him.
3rd and 4, and Chatfield under center. It'll be the third back coming through, getting the carry and getting the first down, Garrett Eicher. And Eicher across the 30 up to the 31-yard line, needed 4, got 5. That'll move the sticks to bring up 1st and 10 now for the Vikings 31.
Nice little counter play. Everybody going to the left. Quarterback kind of going around like he's going to hand it to his fullback, and then the wing back from the left side kind of slips back against the grain and able to pick up good yardage.
It has to be tough for the defense as well to kind of pick up which ball carrier actually has the football. As Chatfield back out of the shotgun, Hutter off to his left. It's a play fake. Chatfield putting it up in a double coverage near side, and the pass is tipped down and falls incomplete. You had Antoine Black there along with Alafia Callaway on the Laurel Highlands side. The intended wide receiver is one of the H-backs, Jared Garn, excuse me.
Yeah, and that's one of the guys that they were going to key on. I got a little, I always get my scoop from Coach Edenfield on Fridays, and he said 87 was a guy they had to be very, very concerned about.
Garn coming into the game, 31 carries for 279 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also 6 receptions for 109 yards.
Illegal man downfield, and that's a quick call, Brian.
Yes, it is.
I don't think anyone had enough time to get downfield. He threw that ball within a second or two of getting the snap.
I didn't even see the flag thrown. You have Jacob Kitson in the game as a wide receiver, split out on the far side. He's the only wide out right now with Chatfield back under center. Now 1st and 15. You'll be a little jet sweep going to Garn again, trying to turn the corner. Well read by Laurel Highlands defensively. Garn getting a yard, maybe 2. Actually got a pretty good spot up to the 31-yard line. So go in the books is about a 4-yard pickup to bring up 2nd down and 11. I didn't think he crossed the 30 though, Steve.
Yeah, they're giving it to him. Josh Reed, nice tackle out there to string that out.
And tell this will keep you busy tonight with a variety of backs that Mount Pleasant uses.
Yeah, I know. He used a lot of ink just writing all the names on the charts to keep stats.
Ball now on the far hash mark, the Mount Pleasant 31-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Brian's got a big budget.
Yes.
He can afford it. He can get you another pen.
Give me a new Bic.
Yes, and now we have Chatfield out of the pistol set, inside run, and that's Hutter. And Hutter across the 31 up to the 32-yard line, just a yard gain there for Brody Hutter, the 6', 200-pound junior. They came into the game with 37 carries for 248 yards and 4 touchdowns. Colton Schweitzer had the tackle for Laurel Highlands defensively. Now 3rd and 10 for Mount Pleasant. Might see them putting it up here, Steve.
Well, you would think, but they're a predominant run team, but they have thrown twice already.
You have Garn out in the slot left, along with Jonah Townsend. Split here to the near side with Chatfield out of the shotgun. He's going to put it up. Chatfield rolling near side, throws on the run, and the pass dropped. Would have been the first catch of the season for Jacob Kitts, and would have been a Vikings first down right around midfield. Kitts was open but just could not hang on to the football. He'll want that one back, Steve.
I don't have him on my roster here, Brian. Number 9.
He's on our 2 deeps.
Yeah. Well, he made a really nice route. Kind of went down there and planted his foot in the ground and came back, and he was wide open and just could not hold it. It was a good throw.
Chatfield is the punter for Mount Pleasant as well. He's standing back at the 20-yard line. Antoine Black back, and he's going to return this punt for the Mustangs. Chatfield, good kick. Black's going to call for a fair catch here at the Laurel Highlands 38. And that's when the Mustangs will start 1st and 10 when we come back. 9:02 left here in the opening quarter. Scoreless between Mount Pleasant and Laurel Highlands here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Jeffrey Varney here from Wright Honda in Uniontown. Are you looking for a new vehicle but don't want to go through the hassle of the buying experience? Then it's time to visit Wright Honda and ask for me, Jeff Varney, General Sales Manager. I'm ready to assist you with all your new and pre-owned car needs. I'm committed to make sure you get the best deal. Come see me today, Wright Honda, or call me on my cell phone, 724-812-2749. I'm here to help you get in your new car today. WrightHondaCars.com.
Laurel Highlands 1st and 10 starting on the ground with Gio Guerriere, but not much running room there as Guerriere lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd down and 10. And Guerriere's done a nice job this season, Steve, but not much open running room there.
No, didn't have anywhere to go.
2nd down and 10. We saw a low-scoring game last week when the Mustangs knocked off Indiana by a score of 10-7, with both of these teams liking to run the football here again tonight. Might have another tight one. And now the Mustangs repositioning personnel with Lyon out of the shotgun. Guerriere to his right. Lyon's going to put it up. A little quick out far side goes to Antoine Black. Welcome back, Antoine Black, able to pick up a Mustang 1st down across the midfield stripe down to the Vikings 49-yard line for a 12-yard pickup.
Well, good throw by Lyon. That's a deep out there from the left hash over to the right sideline. And Black kind of got himself, they had to respect his speed, so they gave him a little bit of a cushion. Then he did a good job of breaking a couple of tackles to get the 1st down.
6th reception of the season for Antoine Black, who will also be heavily involved in the Mustangs running game tonight as well. More of a pistol here for Noah Lyon. Guerriere behind him to his right. Gio will get it off the pitch. He'll try to spin forward again. Well read by Mount Pleasant defensively, and Guerriere's going to lose 2 back to the Mustangs 49-yard line. So the running's been tough early on here for Laurel Highlands.
Guerriere did a good job just to only lose 2. He was going to look like he was going to lose 5 or 6, and he spun out of a tackle, and he got back to where actually I think he lost 3.
Yep, you're right. They spotted back at the 48. So 2nd and 13. Lyon back out of the shotgun. Guerriere remains in the game off to his left. Twin receivers to the far side. Single coverage to the near side. Line looking to put it up. And Antoine Black's direction. Antoine had his man beat, but the pass was overthrown and falls incomplete. You had Richard Shawley in coverage from Mount Pleasant defensively.
Well, pretty safe throw. Even if that gets picked off, that'd be like a great punt, right? So they go down there and you got to, Black's back in the mix this week. You got to try to get him the ball. So not a bad play call there for the Mustangs.
They're trying to do it here early on. Now 3rd and 13. Mustangs needing a big play here. Scoreless game. 7:03 left in the opening quarter. Opening drive of the game for Laurel Highlands. The Mustangs defense forced the Vikings to punt. Now Lyon here out of the shotgun. Lyon with pressure coming in his face, and Noah Lyon's going to get sacked there by Carter Strayer back at the 37-yard line. Will go as a loss of 11 as Strayer just came right up the gut there and put Lyon on his back.
Good job by Strayer to get through, and he had a couple of guys. He had Black going across the middle on just a down and in, and he was open, but he probably wouldn't have had 1st down yardage.
Now the Mustangs set to punt with Bruce to back of the 25-yard line. They'll send it away. And the kick going back to the 25-yard line, and a fair catch call there by Jonah Townsend. And that's where Mount Pleasant will start 1st and 10 when we come back. 6:21 left here in the opening quarter. Scoreless between the Vikings and the Mustangs here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
The Vikings start 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, and Stephen Pradina getting his first carry of the game and picking up a Mount Pleasant first down. Needed 10, got 10, up to the 35-yard line.
Well, you're right. They have no shortage of running backs.
It's plug and play.
Yeah, that's that tells you they got a great offensive line, and they're just using different backs at all times, and that's tough on the defense because you really you can't key on any one player.
And it keeps the backs fresh as well. And another inside handoff. It's Pradina again, and this time Pradina across the 40 up to the 42-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 3, and certainly keeps us on our toes as well up here, Steve.
Well, good thing it's a good clear night, and their jerseys are red, and you can see the numbers pretty good tonight. So
2nd and 3 now for the Vikings. Quick first quarter so far, down to 5:21 left here in the opening quarter. Mount Pleasant and Laurel Highlands scoreless so far. Vikings with a 2nd and 3 as Chatfield works out of the shotgun. Going back to Pradina again, 3rd straight carry, and he'll pick up a first down. Needed 3, got 3, up to the 45-yard line to move the sticks again.
Yep, they get him right on the line. They give it to him.
Our game tonight also on the South Union Township Sports Network, brought to you there by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Chatfield now back in a pistol set from the Mount Pleasant 45-yard line, and Pradina getting his 4th straight carry, and this time the Mustangs seeing that one coming as Pradina stopped for a yard loss on the play back to the 44. Against Mount Pleasant, though, Steve, figured they were going to run it until the Mustangs stopped it.
Well, that's usually how it works, right? So that was a good job by the Mustangs, a host of players led by, that was number 15 there. That was Schweitzer got in there first.
Couple of tackles for Schweitzer already tonight. Doing a nice job there defensively for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs.
One thing the Vikings have shown, they're not afraid to throw the ball down the field.
2nd and 11 now, and a little jet sweep going here to Rage Sukar, his first carry of the game, and Sukar across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. Gain of 3 to bring up 3rd down and 8.
That's a good tackle by Hoff. Got in there and put his shoulder in there and knocked it down to just a 1-yard gain to 3rd down and 9.
You mentioned Hoff with the stop, Steve. Look at his numbers so far this season defensively. 26 tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. He's been all over the place defensively for Laurel Highlands.
Yeah, he's having a good year.
3rd and 9 now for Mount Pleasant. Chatfield back out of the shotgun. Protector back off to his left. Twin receivers to the near side, and Chatfield looking to put it up. Chatfield hangs in the pocket, looks across the middle, and the pass just a little low there, intended again for Rage Sukar, who was unable to hang on there right around the Laurel Highlands 45-yard line, so 4th and 9, and the Vikings at least bringing the special teams unit out, showing punt here.
He's going right down the seam. They had the field spread out pretty well. If Chatfield makes a better throw, that could be
yes.
I don't know if it would have been a touchdown because Black was back there, but he would have got another 15 or 20 yards. That would have been a big gain.
Chatfield back at the Mount Pleasant 35-yard line. He'll send it away to Antoine Black, and Chatfield, another good punt with Black calling for a fair catch. I think it hit a Viking there, right around the 25-yard line. See if the officials saw that. Nonetheless, the ball ruled down right around the 25-yard line. So with 2:58. So with 2:58 left here in the opening quarter, Mount Pleasant and Laurel Highlands still scoreless. We're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
Don't fall behind on home improvement projects. First Federal of Greene County's home improvement loans can help. Planning to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, considering an addition, patio, or new roof? First Federal offers FHA Title I home improvement loans, home equity loans, construction loans, and owner-builder loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Back here at Mount Pleasant High School, Gio Guerriere getting the carry on 1st and 10 for Laurel Highlands, starting this drive right around their 25-yard line. And Guerriere maybe getting a yard there, Steve. It's been tough running so far here tonight for the Mustangs sophomore back.
Yeah, they seem to be keying on him, and there's 3 or 4 guys around at the line of scrimmage, and he hasn't had any openings yet.
Now 2nd and 9 for Laurel Highlands. Little trips out to the near side in a banana bunch. His line's going to pull it down and look to run, trying to reposition some blockers out in front. And Lyon gets across the 30 up to the 32-yard line. Pretty good run there for Noah Lyon, picking up 6. And Lyon came into the game with 153 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown so far this season.
At the 32-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 3 now for Laurel Highlands. We approach the 2-minute mark of this opening quarter. Ball will be on the near hash mark. 3rd and 3. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of Parker Hoff running the football here early on, Steve.
Well, he's definitely bigger than Gary Ayer.
You have McLay and Josh Reed out to the far side. Antoine Black to the near side. They'll bring Antoine in motion, trying to draw the defense off sides, and now Black repositioning in the slot right. The Mustangs take a timeout. So take one as well. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Still scoreless. Laurel Highlands and Mount Pleasant back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill and Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Hey, John Marietta, you're heading to the game too?
Yes, sir. You know I love high school sports and hot dogs. Nothing better than a good hot dog and football. And it's important to know your Recorder of Deeds supports Fayette County athletes, coaches, and staff, and all their families.
It's important everyone supports high school athletics. Hey, enjoy the game.
Yeah, you too, Bill. This is John Marietta, Fayette County Recorder of Deeds, asking you to join me in supporting all Fayette County sports programs.
3rd and 3, Noah Lyons' pass intended there for Antoine Black falls incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 3, and Laurel Highlands bringing their punting units onto the field here with the football on the Laurel Highlands 32-yard line here on the near hash mark.
Yeah, not much offense so far tonight. No. Just right, everything's in between the 20s, actually in between the 30s.
Bruised it back at the 18-yard line. Jonah Townsend back in the Mount Pleasant 30. Clean snap coming back to Brewster. Sends it away, and a fair catch called there by Townsend at the 33, and that's where Mount Pleasant will start. 1st and 10, 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Scoreless, the Vikings and the Mustangs are back in 30 here on the CR Prana Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. They offer new PA and Maryland plates and West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
34-yard punt from Tanner Brewster. Another jet sweep coming here for Mount Pleasant. It's Richard Shawley getting his first carry of the game, and Shawley across the 40-yard line up to the 41-yard line for a pickup of 7. So just when you thought, Steve, you wouldn't see another new Mount Pleasant back in the game, Shawley picks up 7 there on a run.
Well, their practices must be pretty exciting with all these backs. Who gets the ball?
Yes. Certainly keeps everybody fresh. They gave Shawley 6 officially, so 2nd down and 4. Chatfield back out of the shotgun. Protector back off to his right. Twin receivers to the near side. That's the wide side of the field. And this time the handoff's going to go to Brody Hutter. And Hutter breaking free on the left side, getting across the 45 up to the 46-yard line. 6-yard gain there from Hutter to pick up another Mount Pleasant first down.
That's their 4th first down to this first quarter.
And still no points on the board on either side. 37 seconds left here in the first.
I don't think anybody's got a ball past midfield on offense yet, have they?
No.
There's one with a 49, I think, at one point. Laurel Highlands got down and maybe lost 2 yards on the next play. 1st and 10 here from the 46. Chatfield pressure in his face, lost the football. It's loose. The Mustangs scoop it up, and this might be a scoop and score. Coming back for Laurel Highlands with the football there is Mason Smith, and he'll score a Mustang touchdown. What a thrill there for the big guy, Mason Smith, the 5'8", 230-pound senior, putting the Mustangs on the board at 6-0.
Well, I was hoping he wasn't going to just try to fall on it. You know, they teach you to do that, but, you know, the big guy realized there was nobody around him, so he figured why not scoop it up and see how far you can get, and then he realized there was nobody within 10 yards of him when he started, and then he had a couple of blockers to kind of pave the way.
What a thrill there for Mason Smith, who came into the game with 5 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble. Now had a touchdown to that total as Brewster adds the extra point. It's 7-0. Laurel Highlands over Mount Pleasant. 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Get out. Are you really serious? Yep, all 2023 and 24 XL and XLT Super Duties are priced at a minimum of $4,000 under MSRP. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager here at Megan Ford, and we have discounted over 150 23 and 24 trucks with some as high as $7,500 under MSRP. We even have financing for 4.9% for 72 months or 5.9% for 84 months.
Sounds like you really have an end of summer Truckapalooza sale going on. I drove past your dealership the other day and saw all kinds of big Ford trucks on your lot. Have you discounted them too?
We sure have, and many of them are hard to find models that everyone is looking for, and we've discounted them too.
Sure sounds like now is the time to buy.
Sure is. Stop in today at Route 119 Connellsville. Call 724-628-2720 or visit MeganFord.com. Your friend in the car and truck business.
Number 23T, 1473.
Tanner Bruce to the line drive kick going into the end zone for a touchback. The Mason Smith fumble return for a touchdown, a 39-yard return occurring here at the 25-second mark of the opening quarter. Tanner Bruzda adding the extra points, give Laurel Highlands a 7-0 lead. The drive summary brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, championship level lawns. Wow. Now we'll get the sidelines going there, Steve, on the Laurel Highlands side.
That was very fortunate for the Mustangs. I mean, actually, Mount Pleasant was finally starting to get a little offense going with a couple good runs.
Certainly a momentum change in the game on the Laurel Highlands side now. And the Vikings start this drive from their own 20-yard line, and Hutter getting this carry for the Vikings. He gets hemmed in for only a gain of 1, and that could end up being the final play here in this opening quarter.
Well, it will be unless they hurry up to the line, but I don't know why they would at this point.
So Laurel Highlands leading Mount Pleasant 7-0 after 1 quarter of football on a 50. Check that on a 39-yard fumble return for a touchdown from Mason Smith. We're back with second quarter action in 60 seconds here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When you need a ride, take the back bus, it'll save you time. Take the back bus, safe and reliable, convenient and affordable. Take the back bus, take the back bus.
Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation has updated policies for the paratransit service and the shared ride program. Qualified riders may still schedule curbside service appointments 2 weeks in advance of their desired pickup date, but no later than 2 p.m. on the business day prior to service, provided that seating is available. No reservations will be taken after 2 p.m. for next day service, and no same-day trips can be booked. There are seating limits, and seats fill up fast. To help ensure that your ride is booked and your seat is reserved, schedule early. For more information, contact FACT at 724-628-RIDE, visit us at factbus.com, or email fact@hs.fayette.org. FACT thanks you for your understanding as we work to improve our services for you.
Take the bus, take the back bus.
Start of the second quarter here at Mount Pleasant High School. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs a 7-0 lead over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Albert Gallatin striking first tonight over Uniontown. The Colonials leading the Red Raiders 7-0. Homecoming tonight at Bill Power Stadium as the Vikings are facing a 2nd and 9 here on the opening play of the second quarter. Chatfield looking to throw and has a man wide open. Jonah Townsend on the far side, and Townsend able to take it up to the 38-yard line. Pick up of 17 on the play there. Chatfield to Townsend. And Steve, we're talking about homecoming over at Bill Power Stadium for Uniontown. I understand you got stuck in some of that parade traffic tonight.
Yeah, I was leaving my house and coming right up Pennsylvania Avenue there, and it was I got stopped. It was just the big parade, and I had to wait. That's why I was a little late tonight. But there was all kind of people lined up on Main Street there, right in front of the high school. It was good to see. A lot of support there for the homecoming situation there for the parade for Uniontown.
You can watch that game as well on the WMBS Facebook page. Inside run here, Pradina getting the football, and Stephen Pradina able to get up for maybe about a half a yard there. Not much running in that time for Pradina, and Colton Sweitz already his 4th tackle of the game, bringing him down. Now 2nd and 10.
It's odd, you know, if you weren't looking at the scoreboard and you didn't see that fumble return, you'd think the Vikings were up in this game because they seem like they're moving the ball a little bit better on offense than the Mustangs, but they have nothing to show for it.
2nd and 10 now from the Vikings 38-yard line. Inside run there, that's Hutter. And Hutter able to, no check, that's Pradina again. Pradina up to the 42-yard line, pick up a 4. Bring up 3rd down and 6.
Got a little wind kicking up now out here, Brian.
It's a little warm in the press box. Enjoy the breeze outside.
It's very comfortable out here.
3rd and 6 now for Mount Pleasant. Line of scrimmage, the Vikings 42-yard line.
Some dark clouds, though, coming from our right.
Hopefully no precipitation. 3rd and 6.
I know you don't care about me getting wet, but I know Carl on the camera, you're more concerned
maybe
about that.
Maybe you have a golf umbrella in your car that you can bring up for us if that happens. A man in motion as Chatfield takes the snap, and Pradina, no, it's a play fake. Chatfield looking at a throw, the pass is a little bit high, and Rage Sukar able to bring it down here on the near side, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, another just a little off, fraction off there from Chatfield. He just missed his guy. He had a 1st down. He would have, even if, I mean, Black was there to make the tackle, but he had 1st down yardage if he just is able to haul that one in, but the pass was a little high to the outside of him.
Great play fake, though. Chatfield back at the 30-yard line to punt it away again here on this 4th and 6. Rush coming. Chatfield gets it away. Antoine Black back deep. Punt angled off on the far side and goes out of bounds here right around the 20-yard line. Nice punt there from Chatfield.
38 yards.
38-yard punt from Chatfield, and Laurel Highlands will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, leading 7-0. 10:20 left before halftime. We're back at 30 here on the CR Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality, Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast, lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store in Markleysburg or call Marcon today at 724-329-5542. Marcon Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs.
Laurel Highlands going to work from their own 20-yard line and line. Looking down the near side, Antoine Black comes back, makes the reception, trying to break a tackle. You're going to have a face mask penalty right here at the Vikings 45-yard line to tack another 15 on, and a huge pass from Noah Lyon down to Antoine Black. And boy, are the Mustangs happy to have Antoine back in the lineup tonight, Steve.
Well, that was fortunate for the Mustangs. That's going to come back. There's another flag at the line of scrimmage too, Brian.
Wow.
So we might have some offsetting penalties. And that could have been a face mask on Black because they were both grabbing each other. I don't see who they called it. Let's see who they called it on.
Well, you might have a holding call here in the backfield on the Mustangs. That's going to be the call. And he had the pass interference call. The holding penalty was against Ben Glendenning on the Mustangs offensive line. So it's not a face mask. They called pass interference. But nonetheless, penalties offset and will be 1st and 10 again for the Mustang 20.
Well, the Mustangs, obviously the play is not going to count, but it was fortunate for Black, made a good athletic play. The ball was well underthrown. It kind of fluttered, right? It just didn't have enough on it to get out there, and I think he just didn't throw it the way he wanted to. It just came out kind of knuckling and forced Black to stop. And then the defender kind of ran into him. That's created the pass interference call, but then a holding obviously wipes it out.
Here we go again. 1st and 10 for Laurel Highlands from their own 20-yard line. Run the whole way here from Noah Lyon, trying to turn the corner here on the near side. Lowers the helmet and gets 2 up to the 22-yard line to bring up 2nd down and 8. Tony, any stats sticking out to you here early on in the game?
Not really, except the 1st downs on Mount Pleasant side, as I mentioned. They have 5 1st downs so far in his first half, but no points to show for it.
How many 1st downs do the Mustangs have?
1.
Yeah, there you go.
You're right there, Steve. Yeah. Mount Pleasant certainly on offense.
Yeah, well, just like I said, offensively, Mount Pleasant has had the better of it, but just one big play, and they're down 7-0.
And the fumble very costly there on the Mount Pleasant side. And now Laurel Highlands with a 2nd and 8, 9:26 left before halftime. Little pitch pass going forward there to Antoine Black. Now Antoine trying to turn the corner, and Antoine at the 20 lowers the shoulder, gets out of bounds, just a minimal gain. We'll see where they spot it at here on the far sidelines. It might be right around the line of scrimmage. Not much running room there for Antoine Black.
Might have stepped out and might have lost one.
The line of scrimmage was the 22. Looks like they're going to spot it right at the 22-yard line, so go in the books as no gain. Now 3rd and 8 on a running clock as we go under 9 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Well, might have lost a half a yard.
Maybe a half yard. You're right there, Steve. Spotted just shy of the 22-yard line. Now 3rd and 8 for Laurel Highlands. Parker Hoff counting the players, making sure everybody's out there. They'll reposition Scotty McLay in the slot left. Gio Guerrier to the left of line in the backfield as McLay comes in motion now on the right side. Now Guerrier will be on the right hip of line as he takes the snap. Noah rolling to the near side, looking to throw down the field and looking for Antoine Black, who couldn't haul it in. Would have been a tough grab there for Black. Was positioned between defenders Jonah Townsend and Richard Shawley, unable to pull it down. It'll be 4th down and 8 now for Laurel Highlands.
If he throws it 2 feet to the left, Antoine may still be running with the football because he was behind the guy defending him, the player, the Viking defending him, and there was just one safety there, which he was about 10 yards away, so he would have had enough time to gather himself and make a move on him.
Bruised and out a punt for Laurel Highlands, standing back at the 8-yard line. Jonah Townsend right around the Mount Pleasant 45. High snap, Bruised brings it down. Short, high kick. Townsend coming up to midfield, lost the football. He muffed it, and the Mustangs recover. And on it there for Laurel Highlands is Jacob Johnson. That was a straight muff, Steve. So 2 turnovers have been very costly for Mount Pleasant. The first resulted in a 38-yard fumble return for a touchdown from Mason Smith. There, Mount Pleasant would have had the football in Laurel Highlands territory, but the muff punt from Townsend gives Laurel Highlands offense a second life here, and the Mustangs will have the football just shy of midfield.
Well, we talk about it all the time, right? The punt in high school football is an adventure, and it could be an adventure for a lot of reasons, and there was another one there. Just a high knuckling punt that was kind of coming down. Those are tough to handle, and he tried to come up running to catch it to save the yardage, and he just muffed it.
Townsend, or check that, Lyon out of the shotgun. A little option pitch going back to Gio Guerrier, so they bring Guerrier on the outside. He lost the football, but fortunate for the Mustangs, that ball fumbled out of bounds.
Yeah.
And again, this will depend on the spot where they rule it out at.
Well, I think it went forward, so they're going to probably mark it where he fumbled it.
Be the 45 of Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
We had that situation occur last week, Steve. Remember you shared some stories of the old Holy Roller play.
Yeah. And they actually give him the yardage.
Yeah, they're going to, and that is allowed because it's not in the final 2 minutes.
Right.
So they're going to re-spot it here at the Mount Pleasant 41-yard line. Will be a gain of 11.
Well, that was a fortuitous fumble.
Yes. Mustangs getting the breaks here tonight.
The Mustangs are definitely getting the breaks so far in this football game.
Up 7-0. Line out of the shotgun, rolling near side. Blockers out in front. Now coming to the sidelines. They'll step out of bounds and lose a yard, maybe 2. Depending on the spot. Sukar ran him out of bounds.
The 43-yard line, so he lost almost 2 yards. Yep. Yeah.
Back to the 43 with 7:55 left before halftime. Again, Laurel Highlands leading 7-0. Next week, the Mustangs open up conference play on the road at Chartiers Valley. Again, around the air at 6 o'clock with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening kickoff set for 7. Might be on the roof next week, I understand, Steve.
Where are we going next week?
Chartiers Valley, home of the Colts. And now Lyon out of the shotgun. Play fake, screen out, far side, complete to Antoine Black, and he's pulled down from behind at the Mount Pleasant 37-yard line after Black picked up 6. He got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 with 7:43 left on a running clock here in the second quarter.
Guard on the tackle with help from Burnstone.
Probably 4-down territory, I would think, of this position of the field.
Well, the wind is blowing into the Mustangs' face now, so that would be they're not going to have to they're probably going to have to get inside the 20 for any chance at a field goal.
3rd and 6. Lyon takes the snap, looking to pass across the middle and a double coverage in and out of the hands of Josh Reed, who couldn't bring it in. Would have been a Mustang first down right around the 25-yard line. Well, so now 4th and 6.
Hit him right in the number, right on his number 7 there. I don't know if it got tipped before it got to him, but that was a pretty good looking pass that time by Lyon, and just Reed just could not haul it in.
Mentioned Laurel Highlands traveling to Chartiers Valley next week. Mount Pleasant also opening up conference play, kind of a rivalry game for the Vikings on Cougar Mountain.
Going to go for it 4th and 5. It's, like you said, 4-down territory.
Officially 4th and 6. Now a timeout call.
The Vikings are going to talk about it.
We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Mount Pleasant taking one here with 7:11 left before halftime. Laurel Highlands leading 7-0. 4th and 6 upcoming. We're back in 30 here on the C. Harper Honda Group High School Sports Night.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Back here at Viking Stadium at Mount Pleasant High School, Brian Morozak along with Steve Superk and Tony Hanola. Carl Childs behind the camera doing a great job. Carl has done a lot of filming in the past. Steve, down at West Virginia, maybe you filmed some of your games back in the 80s. Nick Barczyk, of course, back inside our Davis Attorneys and Law Studios.
I don't think he was born yet when I was born.
4th and 6 upcoming here for the Mustangs. Triple right formation line, a little pump fake rolling out here to the near sideline. He's going to pull it down and look to run with running room. Pick up a first down, breaks a tackle, and gets down to the 23-yard line. 14-yard gain there for the Mustang quarterback, Noah Lyon. Nice heady play there from Noah. Didn't see much down the field throwing the football, but had plenty of running room. Lyon, a 6'1", 185-pound junior. Came into the game 237 passing yards, but also rushed for 153 yards and a touchdown. It was quite impressive there, and now the Mustangs looking to go up 2 scores. A 1st and 10 from the Mount Pleasant 24-yard line. Lyon out of the shotgun, Guerriere to his left. Single coverage to the near side, twin receivers to the far side. As Lyon takes the snap, run again. Noah right up the middle. And he'll get down to the Vikings 20-yard line, pick up a 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6. Nice methodical drive here, Steve, from the Mustangs.
Yep. Pretty good key play so far has been the that scramble by Noah Lyon to get the first down on 4th down.
Now 2nd and 6 as we go under 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Laurel Highlands a 7-0 lead. Lyon out of the shotgun. Guerriere off to his right. Twin receivers to the near side. Now Antoine Black coming in motion from the far side. He'll act as a blocker here for Noah Lyon, looking for another run. And Lyon trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but well read there from Mount Pleasant defensively. Lyon might have lost a half a yard there, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Tell you what, you got to get a few yards here because the wind is, you guys can't probably feel it in there, but it's blowing pretty good. If you look at that American flag to your right, Brian, it's coming at the Laurel Highlands the way they'd be kicking, so it'd be into the wind. So 39-yarder from here would be a tough ask in high school football.
Yeah, probably 4-down territory at this point of the field. The Mustangs, a little banana bunch off to the left as Lyon takes the snap again out of the shotgun. Little backside pressure coming, throws across the middle. Has Antoine Black there close to a Mustang first down. Needed the 15, but it looks like they're going to mark him down right around the 16-yard line, about a yard short.
They're going to get up to the line quickly. Look at this.
So 4th and 1. Lyon's going to remain out of the shotgun, trying to catch the defense off guard. And now Black coming back in motion out of the near side. And did the Mustangs draw Mount Pleasant offsides? Yes, they did.
Yeah. Well, how many times over the last couple of years have we seen the Mustangs do that? They are good at that. It happens too much not to be coached, right? They have to coach that up. And we saw it last couple seasons with Gallagher coming in motion and guys are just jumping.
Again, a well-coached Laurel Highlands team. Richie Colas already in his 6th year, but really has turned around this Mustang program. Laurel Highlands in the WPIAL quarterfinals in back-to-back years, winning playoff games. Now Laurel Highlands trying to bounce back after a tough season last year. Lost a lot to graduation before the season started a year ago. Now with a 1st and 10 for the Mount Pleasant 11, and flags come in here right at the
False
snap.
Start. They're going to call that on, who's that on the near side? Is that Reed? Can't see the number yet.
So the 1st and 10 becomes the 1st and 15.
First penalty on the Mustangs tonight.
It's been well disciplined, knock on wood.
Only 2 penalties for Mount Pleasant, 1 for the Mustangs now.
Yeah, that was Reed, number 7.
Big change from early in the season, Tony. I think that opening Laurel Highlands game with Uniontown wanted to have about 150 penalty yards.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Yeah, I think each team had, 18 penalties or something. It was unreal.
Now approaching the 4-minute mark now of the second quarter. Line looking to throw, quick out near side, and that one came up a little short of the intended wide receiver there, Josh Reed. Will bring up 2nd and 15 now from the Mount Pleasant 16-yard line. Laurel Highlands can pick up a first down right around the 1-yard line.
Well, you get a couple yards here. A field goal would be pretty big. I mean, you get up, the way this game has been played, scoring has been, I mean, Mount Pleasant hasn't got the ball past the 50, right? So they haven't done anything. They've got a couple first downs, but they haven't really sustained any drives. So a 10-point lead would be huge.
2nd and 15, and another option run, delayed pitch going back to Guerriere on the far side, and Gio, hard hit there, run out of bounds right around the 12-yard line. And Tony, Parker Hoff has not carried the football yet tonight, has he?
No, he has not.
That's very surprising, because Parker has done a nice job this season for Laurel Highlands. 23 carries, 145 yards, and 2 touchdowns. They've yet to get the senior involved here on the offensive side, and now Laurel Highlands facing a 3rd and 12 from the Mount Pleasant 13-yard line. Clock rolling, 3:24 left before halftime. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in the first half. Lyon back out of the shotgun. Hoff in the game, off to Lyon's right. And Noah's going to take the snap. He'll look to throw into the end zone. Man wide open, and we have a Laurel Highlands touchdown. Hauled in to give Laurel Highlands a 13-0 lead. It's the tight end Tristan Baker. His first reception of the season is good for a touchdown. And Laurel Highlands now a 2-score lead here with 3:06 left before halftime. And now Brewsda coming on for the extra points. Clean snap. Lyon puts it down. Kick from Brewsda up on the way, and that kick's good. So it's a 14-0 Laurel Highlands lead over Mount Pleasant. 3:06 left before halftime. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and is a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
You can go to Big Box Medical Office.
Now serving number 3,943.
Or,
Hi, come on in. How are you?
when you see doctors Paul Hartley and Mary Beth Riley, plus nurse practitioners Tara Bozek, Jessica Reckart, and Stacy Morris, you get one-on-one personal professional health care serving the area for over 3 decades. If you're looking for a primary care doctor, call Doctors Hartley and Riley at 724-437-1109 or online at ppcp.org. Or
serving number 3,944.
Jared Garn with a kick return there for Mount Pleasant, taking it back to the Vikings' 28-yard line. Laurel Highlands now leading 14-0 after Noah Lyon hooked up with tight end Tristan Baker on a 13-yard touchdown pass, capped off an 11-play, 52-yard drive that took 5:08 off the clock. The score occurring at the 3:06 mark of the second quarter, and after Tanner Brewsda's extra point, Laurel Highlands leads 14-0. That drive summary brought to you by Bartok Lawn Care, the experts in lawn care. Big drive here for Mount Pleasant, looking for points here before halftime. An inside handoff going here to Pradina. And Pradine up to the 35-yard line, picking up 6.
That was Hutter.
Hutter, excuse me. Number 12 there with the football. And Hutter picking up 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Thank you there, Tony.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm here.
With 2nd and 4. Again, Mount Pleasant 2 timeouts remaining. Mustangs making a late substitution here as well, bringing Mark Reed off the field. And a little confusion now. Reed back on to Noah Lyon coming off. They're going to run the clock again, so not sure what that was all about.
Spotted at the 34-yard line.
And they have first down on the down mark. Was there a penalty on the field there, Steve?
No.
Not sure what's going on there, but Jared Garn's going to get it here on a little reverse, and Garn after taking a big hit there from Antoine Black, breaking it into Mustang territory down to the 48-yard line. Not really going to matter there about the downs. It's a clear first down there, and Mount Pleasant trying to mount a late drive here in the second quarter.
18-yard run.
As Tony said, an 18-yard run there from Garn. And Steve, today is also Tristan Baker's birthday.
Oh, nice.
What a birthday gift, picking up a touchdown. Now to the shotgun. Inside run going this time to Hutter. And Hutter trying to move the pile there, maybe got a half yard up to the 47-yard line. And that also, Steve, have to send out happy birthday wishes to Dr. Michael George. His birthday, Dr. Mike from George Dental Associates, celebrating a birthday today. So happy birthday to Dr. Mike as well.
Happy birthday, Doc. You know he's listening.
Yes, he is. Second and 9. Might have the Uniontown game on, though. You never know.
Well, this is true.
He likes the Red Raiders as well.
He's a Red Raider.
Another handoff coming near side with the football is Garrett Eicher. And Eicher run out of bounds here right around the Laurel Highlands 41-yard line, pickup of 6. So it'll be 3rd and short upcoming. We're down to 1:17 left on a running clock here before halftime. 3rd and a long 3 here for Mount Pleasant. Chatfield remaining out of the shotgun as Hutter off to his right, a receiver to each side, and Hutter's going to get the football. Hutter here on the near side has a Vikings first down. He fumbled the football. I think he was able to recover his own fumble, though, Steve, right around the 34-yard line. He's able to pick up 7 and move the sticks again, but now you have to watch the clock with 53 seconds left here before halftime. And the Vikings starting to pick up the tempo. And they have 2 timeouts remaining. Chatfield out of the pistol set, Hutter behind him. And he'll be able to reverse going here to Garn on the near side, and Garn down the near sideline inside the 30 and run out of bounds right around the 26-yard line, pickup of 8. And it should stop the clock there with Garn getting out of bounds. Antoine Black running him out of bounds there. And now 2nd and short. 35 seconds left before halftime. A 2nd and short. It certainly gives them a lot of options here, Steve, with 2 timeouts remaining.
They need that bend, don't break.
Yes.
Defense now by the Mustangs.
Chatfield back out of the shotgun. Hutter to his right. 2nd and 3 from the Laurel Highlands 27-yard line. Man coming in motion, but Chatfield's going to put it up. Has a man deep far side, and we have a Mount Pleasant touchdown. That one going in the end zone for Jonah Townsend. Townsend, his 8th reception of the season and his first TD, and Mount Pleasant right back in this game, down 14-6.
He ran right by Reed, just ran right past him, and a great throw by Chatfield kind of just floated in there, and the receiver did a fantastic job of running past the Mustangs defender.
That was a gotta-have-it drive there for Mount Pleasant, and they got it on the touchdown hookup from Chatfield to Townsend, and the extra point is good from Jared Garn. So the Vikings right back in this game. It's 14-7, Mustangs over Mount Pleasant. 27 seconds left before halftime. We're back in 60 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
A line drive kickoff caught there by the Mustangs' Josh Reed, who just falls on the football. And Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10 right around their own 32-yard line. Mount Pleasant right back in this game after Cole Chatfield found Jonah Townsend on a 27-yard touchdown pass, capped off a 7-play, 71-yard drive that took 2:39 off the clock. The score occurring at the 27-second mark of the second quarter. Jarrett Garn adding the extra point. It's now 14-7, Laurel Highlands over Mount Pleasant.
That's the thing. I'm gonna sit on it here and go to the half with the lead.
Knee taken there by Noah Lyon. And we'll go to halftime with Laurel Highlands leading Mount Pleasant by a score of 14-7.
Look at them shaking hands like the game's over. Did we miss something?
No. Very sportsmanlike, though, I think, on both sides. Got our live video stream tonight, courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Potter's Bar and Grill. And that'll be it for one half of football here at Viking Stadium. Laurel Highlands Mustangs a 14-7 lead over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Stay tuned for our halftime show brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. It comes your way next here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live. Laurel Highlands leading Mount Pleasant 14-7.
Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday's Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person, 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today. Misfit Pooch Mobile Spa is a fully mobile dog spa serving Fayette and Westmoreland counties, and they're ready to help you get your furry friend looking fabulous today. Misfit offers bathing and full grooming packages for all sizes and breeds of dogs and brings their expertise to you, removing the challenges of transporting your pup for their co-cleaning and care. And they use all natural products, too. No mess in your home or car. They're friendly, reliable, and professional. So why wait? Make the call to Misfit Pooch today at 724-912-1127.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Visit the haunting world of the Hill Family Hostel House. Experience sinister sideshows and eerie exhibits in the Twisted Nightmare Freak Show and journey into the heart of terror on the trail. All at Haunted Hills Estate, located at 236 Rolling Hills Estate Road in Uniontown. Haunted Hills offers $5 off Fridays with high school football ticket stubs and discounts on Sundays for students. Visit if you dare. Visit HauntedHillsEstate.com for more spooky information.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
U.S. Digestive Health welcomes Dr. Alyssa Lorenz. Dr. Lorenz grew up in Morgantown and has close relatives in Uniontown. She is a graduate of the WVU School of Medicine and completed her internal medicine residency and GI fellowship at WVU. Her extensive training will bring innovative approaches to GI health to our community, and she is dedicated to personalized care. Call U.S. Digestive Health at 724-437-7677.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
Prime Rozak, Steve Superick, and Tony Hanola back here at Viking Stadium at Mount Pleasant High School. Laurel Highlands a 14-7 lead over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Tony, is your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market.
All right, Brian, thank you. On the offensive end for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs in that first half, passing-wise, Noah Lyon was 5 for 10 for 36 yards and 1 touchdown, that going to Tristan Baker from 13 yards out. The other 4 catches were by Antoine Black. He had 23 yards receiving. On the rushing end, not much. Noah Lyons with 7 carries for 12 yards. Gio Guerriere for 5 carries for 12 yards, only 24 yards rushing. And as you said, Parker Hoff has yet to carry the ball in this first half. Offensively for the Mustangs, they ran 22 offensive plays, had 24 yards rushing, 36 yards passing for a total of 60 yards offensively. Only 1 penalty for 5 yards. They had 4 first downs and, more importantly, no turnovers in that first half. On the Mount Pleasant side, Cole Chatfield was 2 for 6 passing. He was 44 yards passing and had 1 touchdown. That on that 27-yard strike to Jonah Townsend late in that first half. Townsend with 2 catches for 44 yards and the touchdown. On the rushing end, got a bunch of guys who carried the ball in that first half. You had Jared Garn, 4 carries for 36 yards. Stefan Perjaja had 6 carries for 23 yards. Brody Hutter, 6 carries for 22 yards. Richard Shawley, only 1 carry for 6. Garrett Eicher, 2 for 11. Raid Sukar had 1 carry for 3. And Cole Chatfield, 1 carry for -3. And that was on that fumble that Smith was able to return for a touchdown for the Mustangs. Mount Pleasant offensively, 27 offensive plays. They had 98 yards rushing, 44 yards passing for a total of 142 yards of offense. 2 penalties for 10 yards. They had 7 first downs, and they had 2 turnovers, and both of them costly. As we said, the Mustangs ran 1 back in on a fumble for a touchdown and actually converted the other fumble on the punt return for a drive that resulted in another touchdown for the Mustangs.
Another fun game tonight, Tony, 14-7. Laurel Highlands over Mount Pleasant here at halftime. Stay tuned, CBS News Update coming your way next. And we're back with some scores around the WPIAL. We'll take a look at the first half scoring summary and more from Viking Stadium at Mount Pleasant High School. It's Laurel Highlands 14, Mount Pleasant 7 here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Get out. Are you really serious?
Yep, all 2023 and 24 XL and XLT Super Duties are priced at a minimum of $4,000 under MSRP. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, General Manager here at Megan Ford, and we have discounted over 150 23 and 24 trucks with some as high as $7,500 under MSRP. We even have financing for 4.9% for 72 months or 5.9% for 84 months.
Sounds like you really have an end of summer Truckapalooza sale going on. I drove past your dealership the other day and saw all kinds of big Ford trucks on your lot. Have you discounted them too?
We sure have, and many of them are hard to find models that everyone is looking for, and we've discounted them too.
Sure sounds like now is the time to buy.
Sure is. Stop in today at Route 119 Connellsville. Call 724-628-2720 or visit MeganFord.com. Your friend in the car and truck business.
Number 23P, 1473.
Your heat on the fritz? Your AC stop working? Your pipes backed up? Did your lights go out? Well, for all your heating, air conditioning, electric, and plumbing emergencies, CHIPS Residential Services is here for you. Located right in Uniontown and offering 24-hour emergency service, let the experts at CHIPS help you through all your emergency needs as well as installation and regular service. Call 724-366-8046 to get the help you need today. Your hometown team of technicians, CHIPS Residential Services.
Hi, I'm attorney Tripp Radcliffe of Radcliffe Martin Law. As the senior partner, I've been in the profession for over 40 years. During that time, it's been our privilege to represent clients seriously injured in all types of accidents. We pride ourselves on being able to locate insurance coverage or find claims that others may miss. Give us a call today and let us see if we can help you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
Your local station, WMBS Uniontown, right now outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studio, 78 degrees at 8 o'clock. Good evening.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. Georgia's election board, with new appointees loyal to Donald Trump, votes along party lines to force the hand counting of all ballots on election night. CBS News election law contributor David Becker.
And the Attorney General of the state of Georgia just yesterday, a Republican as well, told the board that this rule, as well as others they were considering, were well outside the scope of their authority, that they did not comply with Georgia law. The board passed them anyway, despite a lot of testimony from Georgians and others that this was going to cause problems.
Vice President Kamala Harris focuses on abortion rights during a campaign stop in Georgia today.
The Vice President highlighted the death of a woman due to sepsis who was denied timely medical care because of Georgia's strict abortion restrictions. Those restrictions follow the Supreme Court's decision that overturned Roe v. Wade, for which former President Trump takes credit.
These hypocrites want to start talking about this is in the best interest of women and children. Well, where you been?
Harris added the women of America won't stand for it.
It should not be the government or Donald Trump telling her what to do with her body.
Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
Former President Donald Trump will hold a rally in Wilmington, North Carolina tomorrow. Israel's Defense Forces spokesman says specific airstrikes in Beirut have killed top Hezbollah leaders. Hezbollah confirms the death of Commander Ibrahim Akil. The BBC's Daniel D. Simone is in Beirut.
The Israeli military has said that when it carried out this airstrike, Ibrahim Akil and other senior Hezbollah commanders were meeting to plot attacks on Israeli citizens, particularly in the north of the country.
Discussing the findings of an internal review on the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump in July, Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe says they found complacency issues and communication breakdowns.
What has become clear to me is we need a shift in paradigm in how we conduct our protective operations. As was demonstrated on Sunday in West Palm Beach, the threat level is evolving and requires this paradigm shift.
South Carolina has put inmate Freddie Owens to death, the state's first execution in 13 years. He was convicted of the 1997 killing of a Greenville convenience store clerk during a robbery, and while on trial, Owens killed an inmate at a county jail. In Fremont County, Idaho, Chad Daybell's former house and outbuildings are demolished. Daybell was convicted and sentenced to death for killing his then-wife, Tammy, and his new wife, Lori Vallow's two children, Tylee and JJ, who were found in shallow graves on Daybell's property. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com.
This is an ad for BetterHelp Online Therapy. What's something you've always wanted to learn? An instrument, a new language, how to not burn pasta? Whether it's big or small, imagine how great it would feel to finally do it. As kids, we were always learning and growing, but as adults, sometimes we lose that curiosity that made life feel so exciting. It's easy to think that we are who we are, and we can't change. But BetterHelp is here to tell you that it's never too late to be who you want to be. Therapy can help you reconnect with your sense of wonder, because your back-to-school era can come at any age. BetterHelp makes it easy to get started with affordable phone, video, or live chat sessions you can do from anywhere, and the option to message your therapist between sessions if anything comes up. Rediscover possibility with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/remedy today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/remedy.
You might notice a mini-moon in the night sky over the next couple of months. CBS's Deborah Rodriguez.
Astronomers say that from September 29th to November 25th, an asteroid the size of a bus will be pulled in by Earth's gravity before it returns to its normal orbit around the sun. At 33 feet long, the second moon is too mini for the naked eye, so you'll actually need a professional telescope to spot it. 2024 PT5 was discovered last month by an early warning system that detected it coming in from the Arjuna asteroid belt about 93 million miles away. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Herb Alpert has released his 50th album, and it's called 50. Alpert says he couldn't believe it when his nephew, who is also his manager, pointed out to him that he's made so many albums. This year also happens to be Alpert's 50th wedding anniversary, so he says they are nice milestones to connect to each other. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignment, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Chiropractors treat a myriad of issues from general back and neck pain to whiplash, injuries from auto accidents, workers' comp, sports-related injuries, migraines, and more. Your trusted local chiropractor of choice is Dr. Baker. Dr. Baker is ready to help you get back to the joy of living. Visit Baker Chiropractic and Wellness Center at 205 Easy Street in Uniontown or call 724-437-3288 to schedule an appointment today. Dr. Baker, wishing all high school football teams a safe and successful season.
Do you or someone you know need in-home support? Let Caring Mission Home Care be your solution. We provide assistance with daily living activities, personal care, meal preparation, medication management, companionship, shopping, and transportation. Caring Mission employs insured aides and now offers certified dementia practitioners for in-home Alzheimer's care. Caring Mission also provides free assessments, creating customized care plans for each individual. For more information, give us a call at 724-439-7656 or visit our website at thecaringmission.com.
Visit the haunting world of the Hill Family Hostel House. Experience sinister sideshows and eerie exhibits in the Twisted Nightmare Freak Show and journey into the heart of terror on The Trail. All at Haunted Hills Estate, located at 236 Rolling Hills Estate Road in Uniontown. Haunted Hills offers $5 off Fridays with high school football ticket stubs and discounts on Sundays for students. Visit if you dare. Visit HauntedHillsEstate.com for more spooky information.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors where you can find both antique and new furniture, collectibles, housewares, gift items, including jewelry and candles, and so much more. Follow Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events throughout the holiday season. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor in Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor.
Back here at Vikings.
EMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Back here at Viking Stadium at Mount Pleasant High School, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs leading the Mount Pleasant Vikings at halftime by a score of 14-7. Back in Uniontown at Bill Power Stadium, still in the second quarter, Albert Gallatin leading Uniontown by a score of 22-7. I understand there was a long injury delay, unfortunately, Tony, in that game, and the Red Raiders at homecoming down 15 at 22-7.
Yeah, and you hate to see that, Brian, especially on the high school level or any level, to be honest with you. But once that happens in the high school, it really puts a damper on the game and probably hurt the spirits of the Red Raiders a little bit as well.
And certainly on homecoming. Other scores around the WPIAL, Upper St. Clair up 14-0 over McKeesport. If the Tigers lose that game, they'll drop to 1-4 on the season. Fortunately for them, they're all non-conference games so far. Bethel Park a 20-7 lead over Trinity. Leechburg shutting out Jeanette 28-0. Central Catholic up 28-0 over Hempfield. It's North Allegheny 8, Norwin 0. South Park a touchdown lead over South Allegheny at 21-14. Chartiers Valley shutting out Beaver 21-0. It's South Fayette 21, Bell Vernon 7. A little bit of a rough start this year for the Leopards. And Aliquippa and Penn Hills scoreless in the second quarter. Again, here it's Laurel Highlands 14 and Mount Pleasant 7. Scoring summary here at Viking Stadium. Laurel Highlands struck first, and it was their defense that struck first. Mason Smith, a scoop and score, 39-yard fumble return for a touchdown for the Mustangs at the 25-second mark of the opening quarter. Tana Bruzda added the extra point. It was 7-0 Laurel Highlands. The Mustangs extended their lead to 14-0 after Noah Lyon found Tristan Baker, who's celebrating his birthday today, on a 13-yard touchdown pass. Baker's first catch of the year. Brewster adding another extra point. It was 14-0 Laurel Highlands. That was an 11-play, 52-yard drive that took 5:08 off the clock. The score occurred at the 3:06 mark of the second quarter. But Mount Pleasant struck back right before halftime. Cole Chatfield to Jonah Townsend on a 27-yard touchdown pass. That was a 7-play, 71-yard drive that took 2:39 off the clock. The score occurring at the 27-second mark of the second quarter. Extra point from Jarrett Garn was good to make it 14-7. And guys, that's where we sit here at halftime.
Yep, and you know, it's funny. You see what a team can do when they have to, when they get down, right? They get down by 14, and all of a sudden feel like they have to score. And they opened up the offense a little bit, and they were able to hit a long touchdown pass to get them back in the game.
Laurel Highlands 14, Mount Pleasant 7. Second half comes your way in 90 seconds here on WMBS.
Uniontown, you've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump. But Allstate agent Russ Blejo is seeing ways to save you money on insurance, from starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely. Russ knows how to maximize your savings. When it comes to seeing ways to save, Russ does it best. So call Russ Blejo today at 724-439-9700. That's 724-439-9700. And you'll be on your way to keeping your money where it belongs, in your wallet. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Jared Garn to kick off here for Mount Pleasant. Laurel Highlands leading 14-7 over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Back in Uniontown, Albert Gallatin's added another touchdown. Colonials leading the Red Raiders 29-7. Still 6 minutes left in the second quarter of that game as Garn sends it away here on the near side. Will go into the end zone for a touchback, and Laurel Highlands will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And guys, I'm sure the Mustangs like more ball control offense here to start the third quarter. They wouldn't mind a long drive, take some time off the clock, and get some points.
Well, that's the plan. I'm sure that's what they're talking about at the inside the locker room, and we'll see if they can execute. And first half was pretty tightly contested, and Mount Pleasant had 2 turnovers, which were huge, and that's pretty much the difference in the game.
Yeah, the first resulted in Mason Smith's 39-yard fumble return for a touchdown. The second, a muffed punt, would have had the Vikings with the football in Laurel Highlands territory, the Mustangs' 48-yard line. Noah Lyons starting this drive out of the shotgun. Gio Guerriere off to the right of Lyon. You have Hoff in the slot left. Twin receivers to the far side as Lyon takes the snap, run the whole way, trying to turn the corner on the far side, and he'll look to spin forward, but he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a yard loss back at the 19-yard line. And boy, the defense of Mount Pleasant read that one well, Steve.
Well, just like you said it, Brian, halfway through, run all the way. You could see it from here, and everybody could see it, including the Mount Pleasant players. And they just strung it out far enough where he couldn't turn the corner. He had Hoff out there trying to lead a block for him, but they just couldn't get anything going.
I'm still shocked we have not seen Parker Hoff carry the football yet for Laurel Highlands. And now you have Lyon back out of the shotgun, back off to his left, twin receivers to the near side. Noah's going to put it up, little pump fake, rolling near side, pulls it down. Now he'll pitch it forward, and Parker Hoff was the intended wide receiver, couldn't hang on. Would have been tough to really pick up much there. You had Vikings all around.
Well, Brian, I don't know if I would say shocked is the word, because, a football player does a lot of things on the field other than carry the ball and run with it. And he's out there to block for his guys, get people open. And some of those blocks that he sets up or saves a oncoming rusher from the outside where, Lyon can get a pass off is sometimes more important, as important as the guy catching the ball.
Banana bunch out to the near side. Hoff checked out of the game, and flags come in as Lyon takes the snap. It's going to be an offsides. No, false start on Laurel Highlands. Yep. Mustangs a false start. Some of the Vikings up here in the press box, Steve, their coaching staff thought it was on Mount Pleasant for jumping across.
Pleasant surprise for them.
Yes. Now 3rd and 16. Laurel Highlands certainly got the better of the breaks in that first half. Line of scrimmage, the Mustangs 14-yard line, ball on the far hash mark. Need the 30 for a first down. Lyon back out of the shotgun. Guerriere off to his right. 3 receivers, twins to the near side. As Lyon takes the snap, and flags come in here again. I don't think McLay ever got set here, Steve, on the near side.
No, he didn't. You're right. He was late. He was just late. And that's, that's almost on the quarterback. He has to see that. He has to wait for his guys to get set before he snaps the football or calls for the snap. And now the Mustangs going backwards.
It's 3rd and 21. How risky do you get here?
Well, that's probably be a screen or something just to get some yardage back.
Lyon takes the snap, hangs in the pocket. They're coming after him. He's going to look deep middle. Took a shot. It's intended for Antoine Black, who just couldn't hang on. You're going to get a pass interference penalty here against Mount Pleasant.
Well, Mount Pleasant fans, you can hear him complaining, but that was a clear pass interference.
And you might get a roughing the passer as well.
I don't see a flag down. Oh, there's a flag, though, at the line of scrimmage at the 10-yard line.
Lyon took a shot. Now, I wasn't sure if that was late or not.
He did, but that flag would not be there. You see the flag over there by the 10-yard line or 12-yard line? So you wonder.
An eligible man downfield on Laurel Highlands, and the pass interference on the defense.
Well, that's a break for the Vikings.
For sure.
And nothing on a late hit, which was close. You got to let the guy, you got to let the defender try to make a play. I mean, the guy's throwing the ball from the end zone. He got there as soon as he let go of it, so you really can't say it was a late hit.
Here we go again, 3rd and 21 for the Mustang 9 on the far hash mark line. Takes the snap, they're coming after him, needs to release the football, middle screen. Going there to Antoine Black, has a little bit of running room, has the 15, and then got tripped up from behind. Good pursuit there from Mount Pleasant defensively. I think that was Perdina there on the trip up.
Yeah, Perdina, number 35, good. He saved first down maybe because if Black gets around him, he had at least 10 or 15 yards of open turf in front of him. He might have got the first down.
So Brewster on a punt, standing back at the Mustang 3-yard line. Mount Pleasant's Jonah Townsend just inside of midfield as Brewster sends it away. Short punt. Townsend coming up, he muffed it again, and Laurel Highlands is on it. Second muffed punt of the game. From Mount Pleasant's Jonah Townsend.
That was just a bad decision by Townsend just to come up. That ball was knuckling, never got to him, and I don't know why. He played it on a short hop like a outfielder trying to prevent a double, and he just, I don't know why he gave up the, I mean, I know the ball was going to bounce and they'd probably get another 10 yards, but on the turf, it just doesn't bounce as far.
That's the third turnover that Mount Pleasant's committed in this game.
That's just a bad play there. And
the Mustangs get another break.
Yeah, that's a big break for the Mustangs.
They'll start 1st and 10 now from their own 38-yard line. Antoine Black getting the football on the run near side. Black across the 40, up to the 43-yard line. 5-yard gain there for Antoine Black.
You count that as a turnover?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, muffs are turnovers in my book, too.
Yeah, no, that's a turnover is right.
But, guys, how many times do we talk about it in punt in high school football? It's just a dangerous. I mean, you get to worry about the snap, the guy getting the punt blocked, him shanking it. I mean, there's all kind of things on the punt team that can go wrong, and then there's something that can go wrong on for the receiving team.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen a muff, and now we've seen 2 of them so far tonight. They only gave Black 4 on that last run, but he's back at it, taking the pitch on the far side. Black trying to cut up the field and will spin forward and pick up a Laurel Highlands first down up to the 49-yard line, gain of 7 for Antoine Black.
Thought I heard a whistle blow when he was over near the sideline, but the Mustangs going in a hurry now. It's almost like they don't want to have the replay come in. But
no replay in high school football.
No, I know.
9:13 left here in the third. Another pitch going to Antoine here on the near side. Antoine Black trying to cut up the field. That time well read by Mount Pleasant defensively. Black will lose a yard, maybe 2, depending on the spot. They'll spot it back at the 48. Only a yard loss on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Iker came in there and wrapped him up, threw him down to the ground. Pretty hard tackle. Good job. Tell you what, it's the Vikings are playing some pretty good football, but they're just making too many mistakes.
Oh, the 3 turnovers have certainly been key tonight. 2nd and 11 now with 8:40 left on a running clock here in the third quarter. Laurel Highlands continues to lead Mount Pleasant by a score 14-7. Mustangs working left to right as we describe it. As Lyon takes the snap again out of the shotgun, rolling to the far side, throws down the field, and the pass is incomplete. Intended there for Scotty McClay, who has not had a touch yet tonight for the Mustangs.
McClay was open. That time Lyons got to set his feet and fire it down the field. He tried to throw it when he was running to his left, and McClay had a step on the defender. If Lyon would just, I mean, he had time. It seemed like he rushed it, thought the rush was coming at him, and if he would have just stopped and set his feet, squared up a little bit and threw the ball down the field, that might have been a touchdown.
3rd and 11 now for Laurel Highlands. Line of scrimmage, the Mustangs' 48-yard line on the near hash mark. Lyon again out of the shotgun as Gio Guerriere off to his right. Twin receivers to the far side. Single coverage with Antoine Black here to the near side as Lyon takes the snap. They're coming after him. Lyon looking in Black's direction, and the pass is going to fall incomplete. Well defended by both Richard Shawley and Jonah Townsend.
They've had a couple of those where they got the pass interference call. Nothing there. Good defense that time by the Vikings, and they're going to force a punt.
And a good pass breakup by Antoine Black.
Yes.
Well, that might have been almost good to let him catch it.
Maybe the same as a punt. Maybe better. You never know. Do they still have Townsend back there? Do they switch men up back there, guys?
I think they did. It's number 3 or.
It's going to be Iker back deep this time for Mount Pleasant. Iker number 11 as Brewster sends it away high, short kick. This time a fair catch, caught it, another muff, and Laurel Highlands recovered again with a flag on the play, but you might have a fair catch interference penalty here on Laurel Highlands.
Well, he definitely bobbled it before he got hit, but they're not allowed to hit him. But we're going to see what they may pick up this flag. It's going to be interesting.
It was Mason Eicher, 33, that was back deep.
Do you think he called a fair catch?
Yeah.
I don't think he did, Steve.
Yeah. You see,
they pick
once
it up.
He bobbles it, it's kind of fair game.
You've had 4 turnovers now in this game, 3 on muff punt returns.
See, what's going on, I tell you what, Brian, the wind is blowing down there more than you think. And those punts are kind of going up in the air, and he's doing a good job of getting it high, and it's kind of knuckling coming down, and those, it's just it's not a tight spiral, so they're not the easiest to catch. It's kind of like trying to catch a knuckleball, and that football's moving around. And
remember, Steve, I was joking last week about Jim Tressel saying the punt is sometimes the best play. Well, it's benefited Laurel Highlands 3 times in this game.
Yeah.
And now the Mustangs in business now at the Mount Pleasant 30-yard line. Line looking to put it up. Quick out far side. It'll be a 5-yard gain up to the 25-yard line as Antoine Black pulls that one in to bring up 2nd down and 5.
Well, Coach Nealon used to say all the time that punt was one of the most important plays of a football game.
Well, that's because he had you punting for him,
Well,
Steve.
no, it's just because what other play you average 40 yards plus per play. I mean, that's just a big change in field position.
It's been all positive for Laurel Highlands here today. 2nd and 5. We're down to 7:39 left here in the third quarter. Lyon repositioning the troops out of the shotgun. Guerriere off to his right, and Gio. Now going to be a play fake to Gio, and Lyon looking to run, and Noah maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain on the play to bring up 3rd down and 5, and there appeared to be a little confusion there in the backfield. So now 3rd and 5.
I'll tell you what now, before I said that I don't know if we'd kick a field goal, but the way he kicked that extra point, it went all the way to the track. That's got to be another.
Well, he has
30.
the leg for it.
Yeah.
It's going to be the accuracy, I think, is going to be the big question mark.
Yeah, but the wind's blowing pretty good right now, and I don't know, he might be a little bit apprehensive to try a long one.
3rd and 5, Mustangs up a touchdown. Lyon taking the snap, they're coming after him, and the pass is deflected down by Mount Pleasant's Carter Strayer. So it'll be 4th down and 5.
That's a couple good plays by Strader, and that's going to force the Mustangs into a decision here. I think they're going to probably go for it. And obviously, you're not going to punt from the 25, but you could kick a field goal. The kid's got the leg for it.
I'd go for it here, too. I think too many bad things can happen on a field goal attempt at this juncture of the game when you're leading by 7.
I know, but those 3 points would be huge.
I agree. But what's the percentage you think of the make right now?
Yeah, 25%.
It's 4th and 5 from the Mount Pleasant 25-yard line. Lyon takes the snap. They're coming after him again. Quick out near side pass dropped in and out of the hands of Scotty McLay. Scotty usually brings those ones in, but not that time. So change of possession. Mustangs turn it over on downs. Mount Pleasant gets it back, down 14-7. 6:44 left here in the third. We're back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amador Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Jared Garn from Mount Pleasant on the jet sweep, losing a yard back to the 23-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 11, and that was the first offensive play of the second half for Mount Pleasant. Run here as we approach the 6-minute mark of the third quarter with Laurel Highlands leading Mount Pleasant 14-7.
Another good tackle for a loss by Baker. He's having a pretty good game.
Again, mentioned the offensive touchdown. It's his birthday today, and a game Tristan Baker will certainly remember on the Laurel Highlands side. Little play fake. Chatfield has the football, and Chatfield comes forward and gets 2, maybe 3 after the fake there to Perdina.
Hoff got him.
3rd and 9. Be big for the Laurel Highlands defense to keep the momentum here, getting a 3 and out. See how aggressive Chatfield and the Vikings get here with 5:43 left in the third quarter. Laurel Highlands continues to lead Mount Pleasant 14-7.
They seem a little confused offensively here on where they're lining up.
Chatfield out of the shotgun, protector back to his left, twin receivers to the near side, 3rd and 9. Chatfield takes the snap, rolls near side, throws on the run, down the field, high pass, falls incomplete. Jonah Townsend was the intended wide receiver, but the pass well over his head, so the Mustangs force a 3-and-out, and the Mount Pleasant punting unit will come on the field with 5:22 left here in the third quarter.
He had him open, and he just overthrew it, like you said, Brian. And he did square up and made a good throw, but he just threw it too high.
Antoine Black back deep to receive for Laurel Highlands, standing right around the Mustangs' 45-yard line. Chatfield back at the Mount Pleasant 15. Laurel Highlands looking for a big return here from Antoine Black. High snap, Chatfield pulls it down and will send it away on the far side. Here's Black from the 36-yard line, backs up, sidesteps a man, steps forward with a flag on the play, and we're going to have a block in the back as Black breaks deep into Mount Pleasant territory down to the 29-yard line, but this one's coming back. Flags everywhere, so Laurel Highlands will likely start this drive back inside their own 30-yard line. And the penalty going there on the Mustangs, Josh Reed. So 5:06 left here in the third, 14-7 Laurel Highlands. We're back in 30 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
I'm George Hockrate, a proud veteran, and proud to support the athletes, coaches, and staff of Uniontown and Laurel Highlands High School football. And I hope everybody has a safe and successful season. I'm George Hockrate, Democratic candidate for the Pennsylvania 51st Legislative District. I'm asking for your support in November's election, and I approve this message.
Paid for by the committee to elect George Hockrate.
Brian Morozak, Steve Superk, and Tony Hanola back here at Viking Stadium at Mount Pleasant High School. Laurel Highlands leading Mount Pleasant by a score of 14-7. Carl Childs behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Laurel Highlands getting the football back, leading 14-7 with 5:06 left here in the third quarter. Lyon out of the shotgun, takes the snap again, run the whole way, and this time Lyon pulled down back at the 22-yard line by Carter Strayer again.
Wow, Strayer's he's living in the backfield. He's not buying the fact that they're going to throw, and you could see, just the way this game's going. The Mustangs with a 7-point lead, trying to run the clock and get something going on the ground, but they just can't seem to do it.
You mentioned the long injury delay in the Albert Gallatin Uniontown game. Albert Gallatin now leading Uniontown 36-13. That game with 20 seconds left in the second quarter. So we'll have Davis & Davis bonus coverage of that game once our game wraps up here for you folks on the radio side. Now 2nd and 13 here for the Mustangs. Little pump fake from Lyon. Rolls to the near side, pulls it down again. Has the 20-25, and Noah Lyon tripped up here right around the 27-yard line. So for Noah Lyon, about a 5-yard gain. Bring up 3rd down and 7 with 4:12 left on a running clock here in the third quarter.
And another big 3rd down.
The clock's certainly Laurel Highlands' friend right now, but Mount Pleasant really just a play away from tying up this game.
I mean, you got a whole quarter to go, Brian. I don't know if you got to start watching the clock yet. You got to score. I think you got to score at least another 3 points minimum to get to, you got to figure it sooner or later something good's going to happen for the Vikings. If they've had too many decent opportunities not to cash in on one of them. 4
turnovers on the Mount Pleasant side tonight. And now Lyon rolling out to the far side on 3rd and 8, throws on the run. And the pass falls incomplete. Tight coverage there on Scotty McClay. Well defended there by Jacob Kitts. So 4th down again with 3:29 left here in the third. Laurel Highlands continues to lead by 7. Yep. At 14-7. And once again, the punting unit out for the Mustangs.
How about nobody back for Mount Pleasant?
Yes, probably a smart move right now. Brewsda back at the 13-yard line, so kick it as far as you can if you're Tanner Brewsda.
Hit a low knuckle, punch knuckle.
Line of scrimmage, the 27-yard line. High snap goes over Brewsda's head. Needs to take a safety here. Take a safety! And he fumbles the football, and Mount Pleasant's going to recover for a touchdown. All Brewsda had to do was just fall on it, but he coughs it up in the end zone, and the Vikings score a touchdown there on special teams, and it was Pradina recovering in the end zone, Stephen Pradina, and now the Vikings an extra point away from tying things up. Got to take a safety there, Steve.
Well, yep. Yeah, I mean, that was one you needed to fall on it, do something, but the kid just couldn't get he couldn't stay. It was like trying to stab it with a fork. He couldn't get a handle on it. And all those bad things that happened to the Vikings, and they'll trade all of those for what just happened there as they get a touchdown.
You got to know the situation. And now Garn to tie it up on the extra point line. Drive kick up on the way and good, or not enough at 14. 3:29 left here in the third. We're back at 60 on the CR Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
J&S Bridal and Prom Boutique is now open. J&S Bridal will style you for any and every event. Weddings, proms, get-togethers, from newest and trendiest to traditional styles for men, women, and young Mr. and Miss. Let J&S style you head to toe for whatever event life has planned for you. J&S Bridal and Prom Boutique on McClellantown Road in Uniontown next to Haranis. 724-550-4104. Like J&S Bridal and Prom Boutique on Facebook and Instagram.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
3:29 left here in the third quarter. Stephen Perdina recovering the football in the end zone for a Mount Pleasant touchdown. Gio Guerriere here for Laurel Highlands had a big run back last week that was for an interception return that was called back, and Guerriere taking this one up to the Mustang 28-yard line. But boys, this game changed in a hurry, guys. Now 14-14 after Perdina's touchdown.
You know what the lesson we've learned tonight, Brian, so far?
Special teams are bad.
Well, no. Don't go to the snack bar when it's fourth down and there's somebody's punting, because
the punt's been the most exciting play.
Yeah, there's something exciting is going to happen, good or bad for either team, and we've had some game-changing plays. So think about this: the Mustangs score on a sack fumble return for a touchdown, and now the Vikings score on a snap over the punter's head that he can't get a hold of. And they score a touchdown, and the Mustangs going to have to call timeout.
3:20 left here in the third quarter. Game tied at 14. We're back in 60 on the CR Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Laurel Highlands and Mount Pleasant tied at 14 after the Mustang timeout. A pitch going here to Antoine Black on the near side, and Black to the 30 up to the 32-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. And Tony, Mount Pleasant's offense hasn't seen the field much here in the second half.
No, I was telling you during the break, Brian, that Laurel Highlands' run, that was their 15th offensive play so far in this third quarter. Mount Pleasant, only 3 offensive plays, has only had the ball offensively for a minute and 38 seconds. But guess what? They've outscored the Mustangs 7-0 so far in this third quarter.
Yeah, Perdina recovering the fumble after the high snap going over. Tanner bruised his head on a Mustang punt attempt into the end zone. Now the game tied at 14. 2nd and 7. Quick screen going to Antoine Black on the far side. Black in the open field has another Mustang first down before he's run out of bounds right around the Laurel Highlands 40-yard line. Let's check the spot here on the far side. They'll give him 8 and the Mustang first down to move the chains.
At the 40-yard line. Well, you figure finally somebody on the Laurel Highlands sideline said we better get the ball to number 28.
Black did not play last week in the Mustangs' 10-7 win over Indiana. He's certainly been involved tonight. 2:33.
And they got him in the backfield now.
Left here in the third quarter. Parker Hoff in the slot right. Twin receivers to the near side, and Lyon looking to run the whole way for the Mustangs. Black, a nice block out in front as Lyon gets 2 up to the 42. Bring him 2nd down and 8. Perdina brought him down again.
So if you're going to do that, why don't just snap it to Black and let him run over there? I mean, I know Lyon's he's a good, decent runner and everything, but Black he's the guy that's getting scholarship offers from all these Division I schools. Why not give it to him?
Again, we've not seen a carry at all tonight from Parker Hoff. Hoff came into the game on the Laurel Highlands side with 23 carries for 145 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
He's in the game now, though, to the left of Noah Lyon in the backfield. 2nd and 8 for the Mustang 42. Here's Hoff's first carry of the night, and Hoff's going to have a Mustang first down as he runs into the Mount Pleasant secondary and almost broke it on the near side. So he has fresh legs and took it down to the Vikings 38-yard line. Pickup of 20 from Parker Hoff on his first carry of the night. I've been calling for it, Steve, all night.
Yeah, maybe you got to beeline down to the coach's box to your right there, Brian. Somebody might have heard you.
Hoff's going to remain in the game this time to the left of Noah Lyon. Actually needs to retie his shoe right now.
You got time. 12 seconds on the play clock.
You have twin receivers out to the far side. Jonah Coleman in the game in the slot on the left. Ian Fike lone wide out to the near side. Lyon taking the play clock down. Now on the snap. Goes to Parker Hoff again, and the big guy looking for running room here in between the tackles. That time only getting a yard, maybe 2. Down close to the 37-yard line. As we go under a minute left here in the third quarter, this game now tied at 14.
Well, now they're running the clock down like they did that to now. I don't know if it's because of his shoe, tying his shoe or not, but let's see how long they run it down here. But it's really not. I mean, you're not winning this game. I mean, this game is tied right now. You feel like you're winning, but you're not. But you know you got a little momentum here with some good runs, but you got to score some points.
2nd and 9, line of scrimmage, the Mount Pleasant 37-yard line as Lyon takes the snap out of the shotgun. Going to put it up across the middle. Caught there by Antoine Black. Has a Mustang first down, but he loses the football. Ball's loose, and it'll be scooped up by the Vikings back at their own 9-yard line. Recovered there on the play by Jarrett Garn. 2nd turnover of the night for Laurel Highlands.
Just squirted out of there, didn't it? He made a nice run, and now there's a Mustang hurt, number 11.
Ian Fike.
Yeah, he got up. He was kind of pulling on his ankle there, and he just got up, tried to walk it off, and now he's down. So
injury timeout brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or phone 724-437-7500. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Relief is closer than you think. We're back at 30 here on the C.R. Barana Group High School Sports Night.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new evening hours. And those new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. Come to Casey's Sports Cafe and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126.
Good to see Ian Fike able to walk off the field under his own power. So now Mount Pleasant getting the football back after the Antoine Black fumble. We've had 6 turnovers in this game. 4 have been committed by the Vikings, 2 by the Mustangs. Now Mount Pleasant starting this drive from their own 9-yard line. And you have Cole Chatfield out of the shotgun. Protector back off to his right. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Hutter, who was off to his left, who's going to get the football with running room. And Hutter taking it up to the Vikings' 21-yard line, a gain of 12, and a Mount Pleasant first down.
Good thing for the Mustangs. They had Parker Hoff over there, saved a touchdown.
Galloway on the tackle. And that'll be the final play of this third quarter. So Mount Pleasant and Laurel Highlands tied at 14. We're back with the fourth quarter and 60 here on the C.R. Barana Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 61 years and providing quality, reliable service. Ted Silva and Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva and Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. To bring your vehicle over to Silva, call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check out their website at TargetSafetySolutionsLLC.com Ted Silva, proud to support local high school sports.
Brian Morosak, Steve Super, and Tony Hinola back here at Viking Stadium at Mount Pleasant High School, tied at 14. Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Mount Pleasant Vikings. We get ready to start the fourth quarter. Mount Pleasant with the football, working left to right as we describe it. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Misdirection play here, and Garrett Eicher has it with another Vikings first down up to the Mount Pleasant 34-yard line. Pickup of 13 for the 6', 170-pound senior Garrett Eicher.
No, that's the old Delaware wing T inside counter, and they fake that sweep motion, kind of fullback belly to the left, and then this time he went to the right, and the wingback came in.
This time it's Jared Garn with the football on the inside run, and Garn up to the 39, pick up a 5 to bring up 2nd down and 5. So certainly the momentum has swung back in Mount Pleasant's direction. You had the snap on the punt attempt that went over the head of Tanner Brusda. Mount Pleasant recovered that from Perdina in the end zone for a touchdown to tie this game up at 14. Now the Vikings back on it again after an Antoine Black fumble. They have an inside run going here to Hutter, and Hutter close to another Mount Pleasant first down, and I think he has it up to the Vikings 44-yard line. Needed 5, got 5 to move the sticks again.
He got just barely enough, but it looks like he definitely got it. They're going to move the sticks. A nice run by Hutter, and just the Vikings, you can see what they're trying to do right now is just ball control down the field. I'd imagine you're going to see a lot of ground attack from this point forward.
It's going to be Hutter again on the run, this time on the far side. Hutter into Laurel Highlands territory to the Mustangs. 49-yard line, gain of 7. Another Mustang down here. Back at the 38-yard line, slow in getting up, and I don't think he's going to get up now. Now he's going to hop to his feet. That was the Mustangs' Jason Gardner there, making his way to the sidelines.
Well, they marked him at
the Mount Pleasant 49.
Yeah,
wow.
I don't think they looked like he got more than that, but
I agree.
They only give him 5 yards.
Clock stopped as well with Hutter getting out of bounds. 10:31 left in regulation, game tied at 14. Chatfield now under center, man coming in motion, and it'll be a jet sweep. It's Garn with running room. Garn at the Laurel Highlands 40, and Garn run out of bounds to the Mustangs 36. 15-yard run there for Jared Garn, the 6'3", 185-pound senior from Mount Pleasant.
Got out of bounds. Of course, I don't think they're concerned about, they're trying to score. I don't think they're worried about the clock right now.
And you take the lead.
Yep.
10:23 now left here in the fourth. Chatfield now in a pistol set. Back behind him. Couple of H-backs. And it's going to be a jet sweep coming near side. And this time Garn gets lit up by Tristan Baker in the backfield. And Baker stopping Garn for a 5-yard loss back to the 42. And Baker's big night continues for Laurel Highlands.
No, that's good assignment football from Baker. Just not worrying about what's going on up the middle, not going for any of those fakes. He's just coming up, getting contained, not letting anybody, if somebody does try to sneak around, and Garn ran right into him.
2nd and 15 now. Football back to the Mount Pleasant 42. Check out the Laurel Highlands 42-yard line. Chatfield back under center. Hunter's the running back. He's going to get the football, and Hutter across the right side of the line breaks a couple of tackles, has the 35-30. Hutter looking for a cutback in the 25 and run out of bounds here just shy of the 20-yard line. So Hutter, another 20-yard run for Mount Pleasant, and another Vikings first down.
That's a good run by Hutter, just right off the right side, and then he stayed in bounds, and he fought himself. I think he ended up going out of bounds at the end. No, they marked him down in bounds, so the clock continues to run, 9:16. Big gain for the Vikings.
Marked it down at the 21-yard line. Chatfield back out of the shotgun, and this time it's going to be Hutter again. This time Hutter hit at the line and driven back for no gain. Mustangs line there, collapsing on Hutter.
Well, I tell you what, I know if you're a Viking fan, you're probably thinking, please don't throw the ball, because nothing's good happened. Well, they had the one long touchdown pass, but they haven't had a lot of success. But the way the Mustangs were coming up, kind of playing the run, now would be a time to slip someone past the defenders.
I agree, Steve. You have Chatfield back under center. Hutter remains the tailback. Man coming in motion to be another counter play and a minimal gain that time for Garrett Eicher. Eicher just rolling forward to the 20-yard line for a 1-yard gain.
Well, you know, they practiced against it all week, and they see it enough during the game. They're getting used to the play.
You wonder about Chatfield's leg right now, or check that, Garn's leg right now. Steve Garn has converted upon 4 field goals and 10 extra points so far this season. So he's been successful kicking. He's in the slot left right now. It's 3rd and 9 from the Laurel Highlands 20-yard line as we go under 8 minutes left in regulation. Chatfield out of the shotgun. And he's going to roll to the far side. Nothing there. And the Mustangs are going to sack Chatfield. No, he's going to break free. They called him in the grasp. Called him in the grasp. Right around the 33-yard line. That'll take him out of field goal range. He was still running, Steve. Haven't seen that called in a while, but they called him down at the 32.
Wow, he got out of there.
He did.
But I think, you know, we can't hear from here is the whistle. So if the players, the Mustang kids heard the whistle, they probably let him go because they didn't want to slam him to the ground.
They're going to try a field goal.
Wow, that's a.
This will be close to a 50-yard attempt, depending on where they put it down at.
I think you got a Mustang.
Right at the 40. It'll be a 50-yard attempt here for Garn. And they have a man back at Antoine Black. Remember, Black can return this, and they ran the play clock down, and they're going to call a timeout. With 7:04 left in regulation, game tied at 14. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality, Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast, lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store in Markleysburg or call Marcon today at 724-329-5542. Marcon Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs.
Back here at Mount Pleasant High School, and Mount Pleasant's going to keep the field goal unit on here. It'll be a 50-yard attempt for Jarrett Garn. The holder is the quarterback, Cole Chatfield. It's 4th and 21. The Mustangs are going to trot Antoine Black back again. Again, Laurel Highlands can run this back if it comes up short. Chatfield awaiting the snap, puts it down. Garn from 50 yards out. Field goal has the distance, and that kick is no good. No good. Garn almost had it from 50 yards out. Missed it a little short and wide to the right, so remain tied at 14.
I don't think it was short, Brian. I think he had the distance.
6:56 left in regulation. We're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
U.S. Digestive Health welcomes Dr. Alyssa Lorenz. Dr. Lorenz grew up in Morgantown and has close relatives in Uniontown. She is a graduate of the WVU School of Medicine and completed her internal medicine residency and GI fellowship at WVU. Her extensive training will bring innovative approaches to GI health to our community, and she is dedicated to personalized care. Call U.S. Digestive Health, 724-437-7677.
Mustangs go back to work from their own 20-yard line. Quick out, far side, Lyon to Antoine Black. 6-yard gain up to the 26-yard line to bring up 2nd down and 4. And Steve, it's been a while since we've had an overtime game. We'll be going back to the 8th grade picnic. Do you recall the last one we've had together? I don't have Steve up. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was going to say, you know, what I wanted to say, Brian, was, you know, here's the difference in high school football and college and the NFL. Well, there's a lot of differences. But
another pitch here to Guerriere. I'll let you get back to your thoughts, Steve, as Guerriere needed 4, maybe got 3. It'll be 3rd down and short as Guerriere takes it up to the 29-yard line.
So you got a field goal attempt from 50 yards, right?
Correct.
So if you punted, you know, you're going to hit it down there. You know, if you hit it in the end zone, the ball's going to come out to the 20. Well, a field goal in college or the pros, they put the spot where they kick the ball.
Correct.
But in high school football, they put it, if the kid gets the kick to the end zone, which he did. I mean, he had the distance on it. So they get to the. So it was really not as risky as you think.
3rd and 1. Mustangs trying to draw Mount Pleasant offsides defensively. They've done it once already tonight.
Down to the spot now, or you almost Mustang's going to call timeout.
So take it as well. 5:31 left in regulation, tied at 14. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Go to to Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President's Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Hey, Dominic, do we have incentives on Super Duty?
John, heck yeah, we do. How about this? 2024 Super Duty XL or XLT save up to $6,000 off MSRP or $4,000 off and 3.9% for 60 months, 4.9% for 72, and get this, 84-month financing, only 5.9%. We haven't had discounts like that on Super Duties in years.
Dominic, we have 25 2024 Broncos. What's our plan to move these puppies out?
John, check me out. How about let's take up to $4,000 off MSRP, and if you own a 1990
You folks with us on the video side, 3rd and 1, and an inside handoff going there to Parker Hoff. And Hoff with the first down there for the Mustangs, Stephen. That was big. Again, if you folks on the radio side, welcome back. Lost the feed there for a minute. 3rd and 1, the Mustangs an inside handoff to Parker Hoff. Needed just a yard, and they got a yard, and now we have a Mustang down. Might be a cramping situation here, Steve.
Well, yeah, can't tell. Gives us a chance to see our man Carl get a picture of that moon. You see the moon over there?
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool looking moon. I've never seen an orange moon like that.
Carl can zoom in on that moon up there.
Get it, Carl?
Stoppage. There you go.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Brian. Looks like a cramping situation. Now, so you get a little game reset here. 5:20 left, tie game. Now, we've got a good field goal kicker as well. So, and I think the wind is behind him, at least from this angle, or at least from the flags I can see whipping here. They're going to the left. So he would be kicking with the wind. So we might be able to try a long, 50-yard field goal as well if we can. Well, obviously we got to pick up, 40 yards or so. But
in 5:20 left in regulation next week, we're at Chartiers Valley High School for the Mustangs and the Chartiers Valley Colts opening Big Six Conference game of the year on at 6 o'clock with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening kickoff set for 7. We'll also have coverage of Uniontown at Brownsville next week as well. Stay tuned after our game wraps up.
Parker Hoff.
Bonus coverage of the Uniontown Albert Gallatin game tonight, followed by the Triple M Scoreboard Show with Don Rebel.
And you could tell, I could tell that walk, Brian. Anyone that's had cramps in their legs knows that walk, right? He's like, he's trying not to bend it. There's not, the cramp in your leg like that is just the worst. You can't do anything about it. It just tightens up.
So the Mustangs did pick up a first down on that last Parker Hoff run. They have the football at their own 30-yard line. Game tied at 14, 5:15 left on a running clock in regulation. Pitch going back here to Gio Guerriere. Guerriere looking for running room, breaks a couple of tackles, and Guerriere moving forward, close to another Mustang first down. Needed 10, I think he got 10 there to move the sticks.
That's a little Joe Morris special there, right? He got out to the right, waited, kind of bounced off a couple tackles, and he got himself 9 yards.
They only gave him 9.
Yeah.
By the initial spot, it appeared he had a first down. They're going to spot him here about a yard short. You already have Brewster warming up on the far sidelines here.
You know what? They didn't bring their kicking net with them this week for some reason. They have that little net on the side where he can warm up.
Who forgot the net, Steve?
I don't know.
Here's Black coming in motion. Pitch pass coming forward with Black with blockers out in front. Black trying to break a couple of tackles as the 45 up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 to move the sticks again. So now the momentum in Laurel Highlands direction. A game that, if you're just joining us, has featured 6 turnovers, including 3 muff punts from Mount Pleasant.
We've had a fumble return from about, 40 yards? 39 yards for a touchdown for the Mustangs.
And
then we
Smith
had a punt go over the Mustangs punter over his head in the end zone. They fell on it for a touchdown. So we've had 2 crazy touchdowns.
Stephen Prodina scoring that touchdown for Mount Pleasant.
We got an orange moon over to our right.
Yes, everything happening tonight, and we have 3:59 left in regulation. Mustangs the football on their own 48-yard line. Line out of the shotgun. Delayed handoff, and the Vikings defense collapsing on it, and the play will result in a 2-yard loss on the play.
Just get the ball to Black out in space and let him make some moves. And Parker Hoff, I think, is still on the sideline.
That handoff went to Tristan Baker, I believe.
Yeah. Look at Black's over there on the wide to the right over by the Mustang sideline.
Second and 12, 3:23 left in regulation. Line out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks near side, high pass brought down by Johnson in Mount Pleasant territory, breaks a tackle and falls down at the Vikings 45-yard line. So Jacob Johnson picking up 10 there to bring up 3rd down and 2. Johnson's first reception of the season.
Shawley made a good tackle. Actually, Johnson almost broke that. And he kind of broke it for more than probably Shawley wanted, but at least he got him from getting a first down. Now you got a big 3rd and 3.
Probably 4-down territory here again.
I look for Black to come in motion, hand it to him.
He's lined up to the near side. You have Garn in coverage, and Lyon's going to take the snap. Looking at Black's direction, quick out, and Black hauls it in for a Mustang first down at the Mount Pleasant 38-yard line. Well executed.
Where's this been all year? He's throwing like he's Aaron Rodgers back there all of a sudden.
Well, it helps you have a D1 wide receiver back in the lineup as well. Remember, Black missed last week and was banged up in the game
Now
before.
You're getting you're another first down of being in legitimate field goal range for Laurel Highlands.
And you have 2:15 left in regulation. Lyon back out of the shotgun. Now Black coming in motion. They'll fake the pitch pass, and Lyon's going to call his own number and lose two. Did he lose the football too?
No, he didn't lose it, but it was too slow at developing play. Why? Mount Pleasant is saying they have it. They're going to set up now. The FAR official marking the ball down. So
loss of 3 though on the play, with 1:58 left in regulation.
Mount Pleasant player came out of there.
That's what I said,
number
Steve. I saw
5. That was number 5. He came.
That was Firmstone.
Firmstone came out of there like he picked up a fumble.
Now 2nd and 13. We're down to 1:45 left in regulation. Game tied at 14. Mustangs only 1 timeout remaining as Lyon takes the snap. Hangs in the pocket, has time. He'll step up, look deep, and the pass is dropped inside the 5-yard line, intended there for the Mustangs, Jonah Coleman.
I tell you what, Coleman, it hit him in the hands. I mean, he got bumped a little bit by the Viking defender. No pass interference or anything, but it was just a good defensive play. But he could have came down with that ball, Brian. It hit him. It was a pretty good throw.
Well, 3rd and 13 now, 1:29 left in regulation.
Now you got to think, if you're the Mustangs, you got to get 5 to maybe 6, 7 yards. Even if you don't get a first down, you got to get it to like the 32, 33-yard line to have a legitimate chance.
Need the 28 for a first down as Lyon takes the snap. Lyon has some time, pump fake, flushed out. Lyon's going to throw it down the field, looking for Antoine Black. It's tipped. Did Black hold on? No, he didn't. Pass dropped there inside the 10. It's going to be 4th down. Another good effort. Now 4th and 13. Game tied at 14,
now what do you do?
1:21 left.
I tell you what, punting is not the automatic here. I know they're going to punt, but, I mean, you almost kick a field goal. I mean,
if he can get it to the end zone.
If he can get it to the end zone, it's better than punting it over your head, snapping it over his head again.
Yeah, bruised the back at the
Hoff is coming back in the game. You got to watch him running down the field.
We need to get down, though, to the 28.
Hoff is going to snap it. And nobody back for Mount Pleasant.
Why would they have anybody back there?
No.
And you're going to have the play clock.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter. They don't have anybody back. He just got, I mean, it really doesn't matter. He could go back 10 more yards. It doesn't matter. He just got to catch the snap and get rid of it. Now, I can't believe Mount Pleasant doesn't come full. If they're not going to send anyone back there, send some guys to try to block it.
Remember, the high school overtime, similar to the college overtime, except you start from the 10-yard line instead of the 25. Haven't got there yet, but we have 1:21 left in regulation. Brewsda back in the Laurel Highlands 40. Clean snap this time. Tanner will send it away again. No one
down
back.
there and down it, please.
Going to take a big bounce.
Go in the end zone.
And the Mustangs unable to down it. It'll be a touchback. With 1:11 left, tied at 14. We're back at 30 here on the C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
So Mount Pleasant will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. They have 2 timeouts left and 1:10 left on the clock. They're not exactly
confusion. There's some confusion. They don't have enough players on the field.
They're going to have to burn a timeout. Step aside for a quick 30. 1:10 left in regulation. Tied at 14. We're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Mount Pleasant down to 1 timeout remaining after they had to burn one there after the touchback with a little confusion, and you have Chatfield under center. It'll be a little jet sweep to Garn, and he's going to get lit up there by Parker Hoff. Garn hit the line.
Mustangs should call timeouts. They should burn.
They only have 1 left, though.
Okay.
I think we're headed to overtime.
Yeah, you're right there.
Mount Pleasant really has to run one more play here, and they're in no big hurry with the football on their own 20-yard line. So a little bonus football likely on the way next.
Well, they're just gonna kneel on it, looks like.
35 seconds left, play clock at 11. And Chatfield coming under center. 29 seconds left, he'll take a knee. And we'll head to overtime here at Viking Stadium. We thought it might be close tonight, and we are knotted up at 14, and we're gonna have an extra session of football. Again, the high school overtime.
Something happened. Oh, no, they're running the clock. Okay.
Well, I'm just keeping it here just for now, Steve, just to make sure. We're down to 10 seconds left. And we'll head to overtime with Mount Pleasant and Laurel Highlands tied at 14. We're back with the overtime session in 60 here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Thank you for calling Peachin Pharmacy. No automated phone prompts here. Just real, friendly people ready to help you. Whether you need a prescription, medication advice, or have questions about your copays, Peachin Pharmacy is a phone call away. Call 724-626-9600. Peachin Pharmacy, where people, not machines, answer your call.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
So we've reached the end of regulation. The Albert Gallatin Uniontown game, guys, just starting the third quarter. They haven't even kicked off to start the third quarter yet. Albert Gallatin leading Uniontown 36-15. We'll have Davis and Davis bonus coverage of that game as soon as our game wraps up. And now you'll have the captains out at the midfield here for the overtime coin toss. Josh Kelly there for Uniontown. Cole Chatfield for Mount Pleasant. And again, traditionally like the college overtimes go, you want to play defense first.
I would think so, right? You want to know what you have to do.
I think the Mustangs won the toss. They haven't seen a signal yet. The Laurel Highlands won the toss. They want defense first. So Mount Pleasant will get the football first. I think we're playing down to the left, guys. And again, you'll start from the 10-yard line here in the high school overtime. Unlike the college game where you play from the 25. And again, the game will go until you get a winner tonight. Have a little count clock down here as the teams huddle up on their respective sidelines. Mount Pleasant and Laurel Highlands tied at 14. If you're just joining us, the Mustangs struck first on a 39-yard scoop and score from Mason Smith. Noah Lyon then found Tristan Baker on a 13-yard touchdown pass, but Mount Pleasant's come back with 14 unanswered of their own. Cole Chatfield to Jonah Townsend on a 27-yard touchdown pass, and then Stephen Presida recovering a fumble in the end zone for the Vikings to tie this game up at 14. So the Mustangs will get the football first. I thought they said they wanted defense first on that announcement, but they're going to get the football. We're going to play off to the end zone to our left with Noah Lyon out of the shotgun.
Maybe Mount Pleasant might have won the toss.
And chose defense. Nonetheless, Lyon will take the snap. It'll be a handoff there to Gio Guerriere with running room, and Guerriere down right around the 5-yard line. And, of course, if you do get fortunate enough to score, then the game comes down to, Steve, do you go for 2 and try to get 8, or do you kick the extra point and go up 7?
Both these teams have pretty good kickers, so I would think you would kick it.
It certainly creates some interesting challenges for the respective coaches tonight. Now 2nd and goal from the Mount Pleasant 5. Lyon takes the snap, play fake. Lyon's going to call his own number, has running room, and Lyon stopped right inside the 1-yard line.
Wow, some good defense there. That was number 9, I believe, for the
Jacob Kitts.
Yeah,
making the stop. And now 3rd and goal from inside the 1.
I thought he got a little closer than the 1. He was probably down right at the nose of the goal line, but they marked him at the 1.
Parker Hoff in the game. You have to think he might be getting it right now, Steve. They'll reposition Antoine Black here to the near side. Everyone needs to get set. They are for the Mustang side. And it's Hoff with the football, and he'll rumble in.
Flag.
For the flag, though, on the play. Wow.
See, why do you have those guys out there on the, they're not getting set, they're not in the right lineup, and that's going to cost them 5 yards. Wow. See, that's just that.
I think that's Reed that wasn't set on the far side.
Just a bad situation there.
Sometimes you like to go fast, but when you go too fast and your guys aren't set.
Well, whoever it was, whether it's Reed or who was it, 15 was out there. But you know what? The quarterback's got to take some responsibility for that too, Brian. He has to see. That's part of the job of being a quarterback. Get your guys in the right spot before you snap the ball. Even if they're in the wrong spot, he can adjust them before he calls for the snap.
A little tougher now from the 6-yard line, 3rd and goal. And it's going to be Lyon calling his own number, keeping the football himself, and he gets in. So Noah Lyon, the go-ahead touchdown for the Mustangs as Laurel Highlands goes on top. 20-14, a great play fake there from Lyon, faking the handoff to Hoff, and a lot of the Vikings there collapsed on Hoff, and Lyon able to go in from 6 yards out to put Laurel Highlands on top, 20-14.
Well, why wouldn't you collapse on Hoff? You got to figure the big guy's going to get the ball, but good job there by him to fake it to him, the read option, and he got through and picks up a big touchdown for the Mustangs.
And
now
a big extra point here for Brewsdale. Clean snap, kick up, plenty of distance, it's good, and Laurel Highlands a 21-14 lead, but Mount Pleasant will get the football. So the Vikings have an opportunity from the Mustang 10-yard line, down 21-7. And the big question is here, Steve, if you're Mount Pleasant and score a touchdown, do you go for 2 in the win, or would you kick the extra point and then play on?
Well, that's why the coaches get the big bucks.
Yep.
I mean, I'd probably kick it, if you feel good about your defense. If you feel like you're not going to ever be able to stop them, you figure sooner or later you're going to have to get the 2-pointer, right? Now, do they have the rule in high school where they have to go for 2 after
I think starting in the second overtime.
Okay.
So you'd have the option here. 21-14. Chatfield from the pistol set. Play clock down under 10. Twin receivers to the near side. Chatfield awaiting the snap, will get it. And the inside handoff going to Presida. And Presida lost the football. Laurel Highlands, I think they're on it. And the Mustangs, do they recover?
They're going to mark it down. I think they're going to mark it down.
Wow. That would have ended the game. Laurel Highlands had to recover, but Presida ruled down at the 5-yard line. Wow.
Boy, the Mustang coaches are upset.
Yeah,
it
no
certainly
review.
looked like that ball popped out.
I thought so
kind of early, but it's hard to tell from here.
We've had 6 turnovers in this game. 4 committed by Mount Pleasant, 2 by Laurel Highlands. 2nd and goal now from the 5-yard line. Laurel Highlands a 21-14 lead. Chatfield out of the shotgun. Perdina to his right, a wide receiver to each side. It's going to be Perdina with the football. Perdina up the field, and Perdina down to the 1-yard line. Tackled by both Antoine Black and Parker Hoff. 3rd and goal now from the 1.
Where's Hutter? He's on the bench. He's one of their best running backs. You'd think he'd be in there.
And so many options, though, Steve. Persida came into the game 43 carries for 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also converted on a 2-point conversion earlier this season.
So far tonight, he has 8 carries for 32 yards.
He's going to stay in the game off to the right of Chatfield. And now timeout. Timeout will be taken here by Laurel Highlands. Step aside for a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
McClure & Wolf, certified public accountants, your full-service accounting firm serving the tri-state area since 1926, is conveniently located at 538 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Offering tax, accounting, auditing, payroll, management advisory, and estate planning services, McClure & Wolf is recognized as an industry leader in providing their clients with quality professional services. To find out more about their services, visit them online at www.mcclurewolfcpas.com or give them a call at 724-437-2000 for McClure & Wolf, certified public accountants.
So back here at Mount Pleasant High School, Laurel Highlands a 21-14 lead over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. 3rd and goal for Mount Pleasant here in the first overtime.
Well, obviously it's 4 down territory,
Yes.
so you got 2 downs to get 2 yards. And really what you can't have happen is what the Mustangs did, and they overcame it. You can't have a penalty for false start or, illegal formation.
Persida still in the game to the right of Chatfield. Chatfield takes the snap, hand off to Persida, and Persida's in. And the Vikings back to within 1 of Laurel Highlands at 21-20. Now decision time from head coach Jason Fazekas. Do you kick the extra point and tie it and go into double overtime, or you go for 2 in the win? Chatfield coming over the sideline. I think the offense is staying out there, Steve. So the Vikings are going to go for it. It appears here.
Well, Mustangs are going to call another timeout, I bet.
They don't have another one.
Oh, well then they can't.
They get 1 timeout per overtime session. So here we go. Chatfield out of the shotgun. This play will decide it. Persida off to his right. Chatfield takes the snap, hand off Persida. Persida up the gut. The Mustangs are saying they stopped him. And Mount Pleasant's on the near side is saying he's in, but the signal is, as the officials get together, saying Persida is short, and Laurel Highlands will win it here 21-20 in overtime. What a finish.
Well, that was close. He was close, and it's a good thing for the Mustangs. They don't have instant replay. I don't think he got in, but it was really close.
So Persida needed 3 yards, got about 2.5. They rule Persida down just outside the goal line, and Laurel Highlands holds on for an overtime win, 21-20 over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. We're back to tell you all about it right after this here on WMBS, the Triple M High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Hi, it's attorney Rob Harper from Radcliffe Martin Law. As some of you may know, I served as a public defender for 3 years and an assistant district attorney for 7 years right here in Fayette County. I'm now using that experience to represent people accused of crimes. So if you find yourself in that unfortunate situation and need someone who knows how things are done on both sides of the courtroom, give me a call and see if we can put my expertise to work for you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us.
We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school football teams a great season.
Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday's Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Back here at Mount Pleasant High School, it took overtime, and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs a 21-20 win over the Mount Pleasant Vikings, as the Mustangs stopping Mount Pleasant running back Stephen Pradida, on a goal line carry on the two-point conversion try, and the Mustangs hang on for a 21-20 win. And the final play of the game is our First Federal Savings and Loan Association super play of the game. Here's a radio replay of the play that decided it.
So here we go. Chatfield out of the shotgun. This play will decide it. Pradida off to his right. Chatfield takes the snap. Hand off Pradida. Pradida up the gut. The Mustangs they stopped him. And Mount Pleasant on the near side is saying he's in, but the signal is, as the officials get together, saying Pradida is short, and Laurel Highlands will win it here 21-20 in overtime.
And guys, probably one of the most exciting games we've had in quite some time.
It was pretty good. Exciting. A lot of crazy plays. You know, turnovers. Just because there's a lot of turnovers doesn't mean it was bad football. I mean, there was just goofy bounces and some of those punts that the Vikings couldn't handle. I mean, they were knuckleballs into the in the wind coming down, and of course a snap going over the kid's head for the Mustangs, and then the fumbled return. I mean, there's just some good, exciting plays. And tell you one thing, the fans got their money's worth, and they're getting discounts on the snack bars we could hear on the way out of there. And so it was a pretty good night for high school football, and the Mustangs came out on top on a pretty exciting game.
And Tony, as your final stats, they're brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market.
All right, for the victorious Laurel Highlands Mustangs, passing-wise, Noah Lyon, 12 for 24, had 98 yards passing, and the one touchdown, that to Tristan Baker from 13 yards out. Antoine Black had 10 catches for 76 yards, and Jacob Johnson had a catch for 10 yards. On the rushing end, the Mustangs were led by Gio Guerriere, 8 carries for 29 yards. Parker Hoff, 3 carries for 23 yards, all of those in the second half. Noah Lyon had 15 carries for 22 yards, including a 6-yard touchdown run in the overtime session. And Antoine Black, 5 carries for 21 yards. And Tristan Baker, 1 carry for -2. Offensively, the Mustangs ran 58 offensive plays. They had 93 yards rushing, 98 yards passing for 191 total yards. Had 6 penalties for 35 yards. Had 10 first downs, and they had 2 turnovers, both on fumbles. On the other side for the Mount Pleasant Vikings, Cole Chatfield had 2 completions in 7 attempts for 44 yards, including a 27-yard touchdown pass to Jonah Townsend. Townsend with both catches for the 44 yards and a touchdown. On the rushing end, had a number of guys get carries here tonight. Brody Hutter led the Vikings in rushing, 11 carries for 65 yards. He was followed by Jared Garn, who had 9 carries for 49 yards. Stephen Pradida had 10 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. Garrett Eicher, 4 carries for 25 yards. Richard Shawley had 1 carry for 6 yards early in that first half. Raid Sukar had 1 carry for 3 yards. And Cole Chatfield had 3 carries for -12. Offensively, Mount Pleasant ran 42 offensive plays. They had 171 yards rushing, 44 yards passing for 215 yards of total offense. They had 2 penalties for 10 yards. They had 12 first downs, but more importantly, they had 4 turnovers in this game. So congratulations to the Mustangs. A rather risky play at the end for Mount Pleasant, but good defense by the Mustangs for the second week in a row.
So Laurel Highlands hangs on in overtime, 21-20 over the Mount Pleasant Vikings. Steve, your final thoughts?
That was a great night for high school football. The weather was fantastic. It was pretty exciting to get a win like that on the last play. A lot of craziness happened out there. Fans got entertained, and like you said, it was one of the best exciting finishes we've had in a while, so it was a lot of fun.
Mustangs win it 21-20 over the Mount Pleasant Vikings here tonight. Next week, Laurel Highlands takes on Chartiers Valley on the air at 6 o'clock with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. For Carl Childs behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios, Steve Stuberk, my broadcast partner, Tony Hanola keeping stats and chiming in from time to time. This is Brian Morozak, so have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Mustangs win it in overtime 21-20. Stay tuned, bonus coverage on the way next. Albert Gallatin in Uniontown with TJ and Gary here on WMBS.
There you go. Even get. That's a wrap. Yeah, I'll get some.